Greetings, this is Fy'ra Unlimited, coming to you with another reaction of D&D. Returning back to the Critical Role special, Exandria Unlimited Kymal, we now come to the second and final part of Kymal's second and final episode. I will be going through the ads real quick. If there's any that we've already seen already, I just skip. Looks like I'm just skipping. Good minute. And as soon as I inform you of something very important, I do not own nor am I associated with Critical Role. I am just a fan. There will be a link to both the YouTube channel and Twitch channel in the description. And last we left off, they're trying to preparing to do the heist and also figure out how to deal with the shell force from the Nameless Ones, and the fact that the lieutenant who seems to be in charge of her seems to be Fy'ra's own sister, who she's been searching for. And you know what? Before we get into it, I just have to leave. I just remembered one quick thing. I'm sorry, I am back, and I remind you that in order for me to get reactions, I do not rehearse these. I give you genuine reactions. A little time. Okay. And now, hang on. Couple. Okay. Directly in the air, it's actually pretty loud. If you're wondering what I was doing, hydration, very important. Can't get up to it, I was gonna piss myself.
And we're back. So, after getting a nice long nights of rest, having some important conversations both externally and internally, and a very interesting trip to the Chroma Spa Cave. Thank you for letting me do that. It was so disrespectful.
Tovar for the win.
Tovar would be heard. Tovar would be heard.
Yes. You guys wake up refreshed, rested, and prepared to do a whole ass heist. How are we feeling?
Woo! Right, we're doing that.
I think Opal's going through all her outfits. Just ding, ding, ding.
Just for checking to see if
What you land
Towards
on.
who I think
now
it
that
is.
you've started it, I will like.
Ding. Okay, well, just
Oh, wow.
stop
Land
me.
on.
Just stop me, and then I'll tell you what it is. Ding, 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 ding,
There.
ding. She looks like more. Because she just always wanted to look like a little bunny.
Little bunny.
And then she's like, just kidding, I just want to try it on. And then she changes back into her. I think she just ends up in this outfit.
Just default. Yeah, no skip.
Because we did the art. So she's going to wear this. But she did try stealthier options, but she's going to land on this one.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Is there anything any of you want to do before you begin on your adventure? Just any preparation?
I will say, who's probably gonna be taking point on this? Who's looking to be the tip of the spear, if you will?
Seems obvious.
Gotcha. I cast 8 on you at 3rd level.
Oh, excellent.
Whoa.
What's
He
that?
just cast, he gave you 8.
What does it feel like as you cast
So,
it?
in the middle of this moment of trying to figure something out, DRX places his hand on your shoulder, and there's this odd surge of almost like you just chugged a warm bowl of soup that's a little too hot, and it's kind of like burning in the belly a little bit, and you're like, oh no, this is a bad idea. But then it's like, nice. It freaks you out for a second. That's very much like a good encapsulation of how Dariax's magic works for other people.
Do I have magic boogers now? That I can flick at people?
We'll find out. But for now, that'll at least keep you a little hardy and up and about in case things get a little weird.
Oh, thank you.
So for the next 8 hours, you have an additional 10 hit points to your maximum.
No longer sharing with 3 hip
I know, no longer do
Rip.
That's not even 10 pin points. That's like
Those are
action.
real.
Okay. Whoa. Wow.
That means you can heal them back if you lose them. You know what? We're done with that.
That's just falling.
Yeah, me too. Never.
No. Okay. I started this cosplaying as Robbie, and I will finish it cosplaying as Robbie.
90% more brim.
I didn't know how to get a big enough hat.
I would say Moore is very touched, and she looks at Dariax and she says, sometimes it's nice to have friends.
Yeah, totally. Sometimes it's extremely obnoxious, but I will say as a person that's done a lot of traveling on my own, you tend to get in a lot more trouble when you don't have, physical consciousness. That's the word, consciousness? Consciousnesses around you. And they keep you kind of on the straight and narrow. Plus, it's good to have drinking buddies and, I don't know, sometimes cuddle buddies. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's do this shit.
Let's go.
Okay.
Quickly.
Yes.
Can I, Spider Girl, bestie.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about Spider Girl.
Okay, what should I
Oh,
call
like what's good?
What should I call you?
Hey, what?
What should I call you?
The Spider Queen.
Oh, okay, that's a little formal, but okay. So we're about to do this big poodle. Okay?
Yeah, I think that's the way you
So,
call.
if I just need help or whatever, can I just call in?
I mean,
Because I'm your champion now.
yeah. Actually, yes. And I can grant you a boon since you forgot to do it yesterday.
Okay.
And you feel that little opalescent brooch returns to your form as your familiar is resummoned to you.
Oh, yeah. It's an
Without
earring,
doing
but
it.
yeah.
Oh, it's an
Okay.
earring. That's right.
Okay.
She made it a brooch and then she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It makes it an earring. My bad.
so,
I forgot.
Would you be upset if I called her Ted 3? Or do you want me to call her? I can name her after you. Spider Girl.
Wait, why? Oh, it's the same. There's so much to unpack in everything you just said.
Oh, so it's the same.
It's the
soul.
same. There's
So
not.
it's
Soul is a
Ted 2.
big word. It's
Okay.
Ted 2
Okay,
again.
it's Ted 2 again. All right, we'll call her
Yes.
Ted 2 again. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Love
Bye.
you.
Sometimes she just gets like that and kind of stares in the corner. It's a little creepy, but keeps her happy.
You actually see as she's like looking off, you see what you can only imagine is like the shadow of a spider sprint across her eye. You don't feel anything though.
Yeah, Lily feels nothing.
Billie Eilish could never.
I have been holding a tiger's eye stone in my hand and just kind of working it through my fingers and for most of the morning as we're planning. And I hold it tight and try one more time through the gift to just get any sense of where Fy'ra might be.
I'm not going to have you roll because the only time you got a flash was that singular bit of confirmation that she was alive. But beyond that, there is magic on her that keeps her from your detection. And even though you are fairly certain she's in the city, the gift can't reach her here.
Okay. Right, it's the big day.
There's one big question. So you know where the vault is.
Yeah.
You've got two big ways to reach it. Do you try to directly access it by going to the Western and trying to go subterranean to that and make your way down into the vault? Or do you use the corridor that's accessed in the kitchens behind the buffet?
Well, since we have people after us, right? Like,
It also seems like as a bartender you would have more access to the kitchen.
I probably have a pretty good idea of like the layout of the kitchen.
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
obviously I have the blueprints, but
Yeah.
I think more based off of the events of yesterday, would say probably the less direct route in her brain. And then she also says it out loud. I think I explain that there are two different ways. We can take a direct route or an indirect route. Basically, we can go subterranean, go underground, or we can go through the kitchens. I vote the kitchens just because, we made a little bit of a splash yesterday.
yeah.
Valid, yeah.
Also, I know the kitchens.
Great.
You made a splash.
I made a goop.
I suppose there is no danger of the nameless ones trying to come to us, and it does seem like it. They have been held responsible for the events of yesterday in the penthouse.
I can't say what the nameless ones will or will not do. I wish I could.
Do you think it wise for us
Can't
to
find
disguise ourselves as much as possible then? I feel.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel that would help.
I don't.
I do a mean green highlight.
I'll take my brother's cloak and I'll wrap it around my head and just sort of put a hood up.
Poor Cyrus.
Well, I imagine he's got like his literal hand stuck in a cookie jar or something. Like,
Yeah, he's in the corner. It's stuck in the urn.
yeah,
like
it's
a
in the
fruit
urn. Yeah. No, it's
It
in
says our cookies are stuck.
If I just let go of the dirt, I know I can get my hand out, but I want to hold it. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not dirt.
That
That's
is a
it.
man who let a pet rock die. So if we're not trying to blend in, right? Is what you're saying?
We are trying to.
Yeah. So
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay, I think
I'm
so.
confirming. No, we are. So should we we work here if we're going to the kitchens? Is that kind of the deal?
I mean,
That would
sure.
make sense.
Sure, yeah.
All right. I go ahead and use the cloak to give myself the same feather outfit that Moore had on at the bar earlier.
Inspiration.
I will use I will cast disguise self and put on my little feather outfit too.
Oh, you guys are twinsies.
Oh my god!
Baby
All right.
twins! Love it.
She has her skin.
I guess I'll disguise self as the woman whose bolero I stole, with the bolero and everything. What was her name?
Amazing. I don't remember.
I don't think you got
Bolero
that
lady.
name, did you? You got a name.
Bolero. Well, no, she
Bolero.
wouldn't be in the kitchen. Well,
Yeah, do you want to look like a patron here or someone that works here? Because you have seen
I've
people
seen
that work
people.
here.
Okay.
They tend to wear like baby blue and lilac.
Okay, so
Or, big feather things.
I'll just because she's who she is, I'll
dealers.
be the lady, but with like the feathers, like as if she works here.
It
don't make any sense, but,
I
you
love
know.
this.
They're showgirls.
Yes. Anyone else? Feather? 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 Feather?
I have my cloak, which can hide my hair as best as it can, but everything else on me is. I'm pretty undeniably me.
Which you have that just a little bit of an errant thought, intrusive. It's not bad to look like you right now.
That's true.
You make a good way. Huh. I just realized something.
Who said that?
Never mind.
Opal takes out some perfume and goes, here. Phlegm will fly.
Yeah, my hair is just, my
Now
hair
you'll
just, like,
smell.
Oh, excellent. And it's like now it smells like burnt perfume.
Yeah,
It's
burnt
extremely
perfume.
flammable.
Like, yeah, exactly. There's essential oil things where you like heat it up and the essential oil dissipates.
Yeah.
That's kind of what just happened
Right.
with your perfume.
Incredible.
It didn't really go the way I thought it would.
We don't all have to be together. 2 employees, a few patrons. We'll work it out when we get there.
Okay.
And I may. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Shall we head to our planned place of entrance? I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't you remember?
I'm
we came
already
up with
grimacing,
a plan
yes.
already?
I am already
And
good
we
at things.
smash cuts. Look, I'm just trying to make sure you all seamless transition. And you all are standing in front of the entrance to the buffet. A taste of Taldore. Is this going to be a pun list? Yes, it is.
Oh God.
Here for it. I'm gonna say that my outfit, I gave
I will-
myself
oh, by the way,
big feathery
I will
fans
say
so that
that,
I can cover things
Kymal,
up when I
if
need
you'll-
to, like
if
maybe
you do
people
that,
slipping behind
there.
doors. Ooh.
You know what? I'll allow it. I
Almost
love it.
the convent.
So yeah, you walk in, and the extra bit of intel that we didn't see as we smash cut here, you all are aware that there's no gambling happening on the main casino floor right now. Tables are turned over, people are huddled up, and they are bracing for an assault.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I figured we could maybe go through the kitchen because things are so like topsy turvy right now that it might not be
is
that weird for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are people in the buffet eating, but it doesn't have that like jovial, everyone kind of living a mimosa life on a Saturday morning. People are kind of, again, clumped up, huddled up, grabbing what food they can, and they seem to be mentally and physically like girding themselves for an assault. But you walk in, and again, it's that dissonance of like a very jokey atmosphere with a very dour reality. Just break you off a couple of these. You see over in the corner is the dessert bar.
Yeah.
It's called Pie Rodin.
Yeah.
Yep. These are all for you. I'm just gonna make eye contact with you, Matt.
Yeah.
There's the Stillben Fish Market.
Oh.
The Iron Authority Grill. Yeah, because it's just grilled all kinds of animal. The Amon Cloud Top Breakfast Bar. Yeah. And the Craghammer Blast Furnace Pizza Hutch.
Not the Pizza Hut.
I dig it.
Yeah.
And the Whitestone Winery, where all the mimosas and
Oh,
drinks
that's
are.
nice. Yeah, I want to go
Yeah.
there.
Written in cursive under it is
they're all
life
approved.
needs wine to live.
But first, wine. Oh.
More.
Yeah.
That's my hometown. The pies. We're known for our pies. Oh, really?
Yeah, you gotta try some one day.
That's cool. Yeah.
She grew up in this
If we
buffet.
That's very
Deception check.
funny of you, Dariax.
What?
That's a funny joke.
Thanks.
Those two brain cells just pinging. And you see the entrance to the kitchens is right between like the winery and the breakfast station.
Cool.
You've been in there a couple times probably. And you head back and no one, like people kind of clocked you as you came in, but no one's making any sort of move towards you. And you don't actually see very many people that work here other than people that are sort of running the different food stations. But there's not like the same security detail.
Okay. I just kind of keep a smile on my face as I walk ahead of everyone, like doing that kind of showgirl strut. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something.
Amazing. You push into the double doors into a boisterous kitchen. You see just a bunch of stressed, like, all sorts of races here, and everyone's just at full capacity. There's shouts and yelling and a cacophony that's unmatched by the relatively, like, dour silence of the rest of the buffet. And just a very tall, burly-looking, sunburnt human turns to you and is just like, I'm so sorry. I know you're here, but we don't be in here. We're working. Oh, what are you?
Sorry. No.
Yeah.
Sorry. No. We're just passing through.
Yeah.
What? To where? Out?
To our place of employment.
Yes, to the back behind the kitchen. To the back behind out of the kitchen. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What's behind the kitchen?
So you know that behind the kitchen is an exit to the building. Like there's just the kitchen entrance.
Okay.
That there's a grate in the back of the kitchen that you can use as a service access to the vault corridor.
So someone needs to, we need to block that.
I cast message.
Oh, she has message.
Okay.
That's useful.
I cast message to Fy'ra, and I say,
Oh, it's a cantrip. I've never had a cantrip. I don't have to burn a spell slot. I look at you and I point at you and I go. We need to get everyone out of this kitchen.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she's arcane trickster.
Wait, can you cast messages at multiple people? No. Just
One at a time.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. You can just use it over and over, can't you?
Welcome to cantrip. Now keep in mind, there's components to casting a spell. So there's a guy that was like, "What are you doing?" And then you went, "Hold, please."
I went,
So I think he's gonna let you do that one time before
great.
he's like,
Fine.
"Leave."
I do it to Fy'ra. But I work here. Ha!
Do you work in the kitchen? Because those feathers would catch on fire.
We're inspectors. We're here to inspect the back of the kitchen.
Oh
Let's
God,
talking.
this
Dressed
is gonna
like
go.
an ostrich.
Oh,
yeah.
we're
We
short.
like it. It's part of our company policy.
We're short-staffed right now, so I'm leading the inspectors around to inspect everything because everything's needs inspecting.
And so far, y'all got an F rating.
Yeah, so you know what? You
And
should really shape up.
Internally?
I see dirt around here, and someone just picked up a lobster.
Now,
And
did
put
you
it on
realize
the
that they were technically right now in the middle of crisis mode?
Okay, you can ignore that part.
All right.
Give me a deception check. And I'm gonna make it a flat roll. I would give you disadvantage, but
Wait, both
because
of
you're
us?
both, one of
helping
you
each
has
other.
to give it. So who's doing the deception check?
More.
I got a +4. What do you got?
+9.
Yeah, more.
Go do it. Oh yeah, duh.
It's gonna 13.
Oh thank God.
13.
Plus 9.
Oh thank God.
22.
22.
Yeah.
I said
This guy looks so confused. It is weird that we're doing inspections before a gang war.
Well, you should expect the unexpected when you're inspecting.
Yeah.
That was okay. Sure. What do you need from us?
Nothing. Just get out of the way.
We actually need
Who is
everyone
it?
to exit the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
But it's breakfast rush.
It's okay. You know, there's a lot going on right now. I think the last thing on people's minds is breakfast.
It's the most important meal of the day. Okay. And he just gives a sharp whistle, and everyone immediately stops at their stations and looks at him, and he just points. Do you want us to wait inside or outside?
Outside. Wait, inside.
Either inside in the buffet or outside the building entirely.
In the buffet.
Inside the buffet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we grab a bite? That's my
Yeah,
choice.
you can have
I
it.
make choices. Come on. And he gestures, and everyone immediately follows him out. This goes from a room with 22 people in it to 0 in under 30 seconds. And you see through the little bit of a window in those doors as they all immediately make their way over to the breakfast bar and start eating breakfast.
Good. They deserve it.
Getting some muffins.
It's kind of funny. Breakfast being the most important meal of the day is actually a big racket created as a marketing ploy by the big farming association there.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just engage with it by having breakfast for every other meal.
You know.
So anyway, let's continue.
Fy'ra is visibly
can't-
confused, not being able to be in charge. And she's a little bit, you can tell she's frustrated because she keeps not knowing what to do. So I'm just immediately, like, now that everybody's left, I'm charging forward and looking for this grate.
Okay. Yeah, come for, give me an investigation check.
15.
Yeah. With a 15, More, did you show people the blueprints?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
100%. Why would I not have done that?
Are they still in your
Yeah,
side
we
pouch?
saw. No, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Remember.
you were vaguely aware of where to look, and you get to that part of the kitchen, and you see just like a massive stone table rolled over, and kind of looking under, you see like that little bit of a decline where a grate would be. But there's like a 300-pound stone table sort of over it.
Does anyone have any arcane ability to do something with this?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
No, we shouldn't destroy it.
What, the
We
table?
don't want to bring too much. The grate is under here.
Well,
Oh.
you all take a corner, right? And just kind of.
300 pounds?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I weighed this much when I was 14.
With her, she's been working out.
We're dense.
Use
So
your legs.
she starts pushing with. She's still newly used to her
Amazing.
new strength.
Okay, so who all's pushing? One,
I guess
two,
everybody.
three. It doesn't have to be.
I don't know.
Do you dream of labor? You don't gotta.
Sure don't.
Okay, so if you're pushing, go ahead and give me an athletics.
If I have my athletics modifier is negative.
Trying new.
Should I just stay out of it?
You can do whatever you feel in your heart.
I think Mo would try.
Yeah.
I think she'd try.
Yep.
This is Fy'ra's moment to shine.
Oh, good.
This was a natural 20 plus 8.
Yeah, baby. She moves it all on her own.
Well, you know what? Wait a minute. I got a strong 6.
7 minus 1.
How'd you do?
16.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a number.
The exact same.
Y'all
You
thinking
guys are
up
always
these
so
rolls.
connected.
My
That's
buddy.
an original.
We know, we've moved a
Yeah.
few couches together. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so Moore and Opal begin to push and are very quickly sort of brushed gently to the side as Dariax and Dorian sort of fall in behind them and begin pushing. And then in a corner of her own, that with that natural 20, Fy'ra just gets the exact right angle, and with one mighty push, you guys send this thing not flying, but it moves easily and briskly the fuck out of the way.
Nice.
And you see a like 2-foot wide grate.
She feels much more like in her element now. She's a little less rattled, but feeling less inadequate than she was. Right.
The grate. Is it deep? Like, is the vault underneath the grate?
We would have to.
We don't know.
We have to open up the grate and find out.
I will say though, where is Cyrus? He's your problem.
He is my problem.
What do you tell him to do?
To bring or not to bring is always the question with your idiot brother.
If you want a liability, I would absolutely have a wonderful time exploiting.
I've been thinking about it.
Or do you wanna
I
have a chance
decided Cyrus begged to participate.
He did.
Are you just asking me that?
Yeah.
Or do I need to flash back to the plan?
Oh my god.
Already?
Already.
He's just gonna.
Okay.
Just gonna lay it out.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna flash back to the plan.
Hey!
So
You have to let me go.
I spent my flippy chippy. This is a
Flippy Chippy.
That's what
Adding
I'm
it to the
calling
list.
it.
That's good. That's good.
Trademark.
as the rest of them are discussing the real plan.
Yeah.
Cyrus is doing what you're doing right now.
Let me go. How am I supposed to
know
get
you wanna
not
go.
bad at shit?
I know you want to go, and
I should go.
yeah, you are gonna go. All right, here's what we do. And then I'm gonna whisper into his ear, and then you'll find out what I whispered later.
Okay. All right. I love a surprise as a DM.
You did this.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yes.
All right.
I stand by it. At some point, someone has to explain any of this to me.
Okay.
But it's okay. I'm here for the ride. And you know what? You get a little like puff of wind nudge from Cyrus, who's been watching, per the plan, out the little window into the main buffet. And he gets your eyes and goes, "There's people coming."
Oh, that's part of the plan. Oh my!
And he pushes through the doors and went, "That's the distraction. Got it. I'm a bard." And you hear him just walk out and begin to yodel.
And he has my lute.
Yes.
It's my blue lute, not my
Yeah.
new mandolin.
Yeah. And he starts strumming it. Oh, God.
Anyone here Wonderwall?
Very well, actually. With a 19 on the die. He just... Hello.
Oh, his whole setup was so beautiful.
And he is just a little bit of a distraction as you guys see a couple like guards and security members of the casino are coming in, speaking with the members of the kitchen, and then interfacing with Cyrus, who's just like explaining, gesticulating wildly, and continuing to yodel, giving you guys a little time.
I should grab the grate and just start yanking.
Yeah.
On the grate.
Why yodel?
I'm gonna let that natural 20 absolutely ride.
Okay.
And like the follow through on the push, you just reach down and rip the grate up, and you see like little like these like metal pins like rip out of the ground, and you're just holding a like 50-pound metal grate in your hand effortlessly, and you look down and see a dark tunnel. Now, if you trust the blueprints, you know it will drop down 10 to 12 feet into a corridor. And this is just like where air was coming in a subterranean corridor. It says,
I was just gonna say, well, while you're getting the grate out, you want to go ahead and move the table back as we're exiting?
It sounds like a smart play.
All right.
Because if we could probably get underneath the table through the open grate now that it's off, right?
It's a
yeah.
Yeah.
With a table.
And then we can maybe
That'd
put
be-
the grate back on once the
That'd
last
be-
one of us goes.
That would be me.
All right, everybody else down first, and then we'll move it over as we go.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right.
I'll go down first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go
jump,
second.
I'll jump down coolly because I'm really good at
Give me that.
acrobatics.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Please, please, please.
It's gonna be great.
It was an 18, but now it's a 4. That's a 14.
Oh.
Look, with a 14 and being the first one to drop down, no one knows what it looked like,
I just fell
and they'll
on my ass.
imagine it. Very cool. The 14 is the intensity and calm command with which you exited the scene, and they have no idea that you kind of like, you know, when you jump and you kind of get that little stinger in your ankle when you hit, and you're just like, but no one caught it, and no one can see you down here. It's pitch black, but roughly a 12-foot drop.
Cool.
Who's next?
I'm next. I think I want to disguise self into Fern because she's got those big old legs, and like
Disguise self doesn't change your physical form, just the illusion.
fuck, that would have been cool.
It would have been cool. The thing you want is alter self.
Really quick, I pull out my rope with my other hand. I've still
Oh,
got the
that's
grate.
better.
I pull out my rope and I hand it to her with this, and I go, go.
Okay, great.
And I'm just gonna hold on to this with the other hand.
And then do I have to roll for that?
Nah, I'm not gonna be your own.
Okay.
I can catch her.
Oh, perfect.
Now you have to roll.
Go into my
That's
love
good.
break. No, my love
12 feet isn't that bad.
I don't have time.
You're good. Tool assist means you do not have to roll.
Great.
Heroes of the
Thanks,
realm
F.
crawl down a 12-foot rope.
Yes, that's what it's just she
just want you-
needs the help.
I do need the help. I'm in heels.
Yes. So am I, but eh.
You were born with those.
Yeah, I was born with those. I am not going down next.
Oh, she's putting the grate back on. She's putting the grate back on.
All right. Well, you and me, and we'll get inside by squeezing the table back, and then we'll grab
Wait, I have
the
to get-
pull with the leg and try to get it over there.
Still up here. So yes,
You wanna
fine.
help them move
I'm gonna
it?
help them move
Yeah.
it. Yeah, exactly. So while they're pulling it over, and I'm watching behind this, I'm like, just, and I brush them away, and I pull them over, and I put the grate over, and I just go, I have been working out. Down, go.
Okay. I'll shimmy down the rope.
Amazing. Yep. And you drop down.
We're all here.
You're all here. Cyrus is
Pitch
still.
black, right?
It's pitch black.
Great.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast light on the edge of my spear.
Yes.
So it watches the iron spear that he's carrying is now giving off this light, this bright kind of orangish yellow torchlight that's kind of slowly pulses with energy at the tip.
Is that enough for everybody who can't see anything?
It's like up to the 20-foot radius of bright light and another 20-foot of dim light. So it's a pretty decent space.
Yeah, so it's suddenly incredibly illuminated, and you see that this is carved out of rock that very clearly, back in the day, this was an ore-rich area. And you can even see that, like, down here, where it was carved just to be a part of the casino, there are, like, empty sort of veins in the wall where, like, ore was ripped out even as this was being built. That this place used to be a booming gold town and has just been absolutely gutted. And the dark rock extends far behind you and far in front of you. But you all jump down in the correct orientation, and forward will lead you, inevitably, to the vault.
Do we know if there's anything else from our experience with the blueprints? Do we know if there's anything else besides the vault on the other end of, like, is there somewhere that other people would likely be?
There's other air shafts, but the other ones tend to be much narrower, and like a medium-sized humanoid couldn't fit through. This was the only one that was like big enough to get like girthy
Let's just
bodies.
be careful with that light as we walk under those air shafts, yes?
I'm gonna cast Snare on the ground, because I'm assuming the shaft is pretty narrow, yeah?
The shaft that you guys are actually in is like 10 feet across, 8 feet tall.
Okay, I'll cast Snare. Can I cast Snare when we drop? Where we drop?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Wait, what's that?
How does that work again?
So basically, it requires 25 feet of rope. Would I have 25 feet?
Everyone's got rope.
Okay, great.
It's full boondock saves.
Down on the rope.
Well, you got your fucking
Basically,
rope.
you use the rope to create a circle with a 5-foot radius on the ground or floor. When you're done casting, the rope disappears and the circle becomes a magic trap.
Amazing.
Oh, that's so smart.
It's nearly invisible, requiring a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell DC, your spell save DC to be discerned. And the trap triggers when a small, medium, or large creature moves onto the ground or the floor in the spell's radius.
Rad.
Dope.
Incredible.
I know this is a ranger spell.
That's
Stop it.
Bunny with a snare trap.
Oh, hey.
Love that.
I will ask you, what does it look like when Moore casts magic?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I'd say it's like pretty simple. I think she takes her little rope out delicately and puts it on the floor and goes
You're so big.
yeah, she got so big. I went, wow, this rope is so big and thick.
Inspiration.
Oh my god,
That rope caught
she just
feeling.
does it for effect.
And the rope seems to blush before it disappears. It winks and blushes and then disappears.
And again, like the reason why her spells are not super flashy is because like she's just doing them like for herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's no flourish to anything she does because she's always alone. So
Yeah.
why would there be any flourish?
Oh, that's very
Yeah,
cool.
like it's just
Yeah, she is just brutal,
Just
and it
sneaky lady.
happens. And before you guys even really clock that she's casting a spell, it's gone and done and invisible to your eyes.
That's wild. She can make rope disappear. That could come in helpful.
If we step on that, do we go?
don't step on it. Let's
Okay,
go.
thanks.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. You make your way down the tunnel. I'm assuming covering the light like you mentioned as you were passing like air ducts and vents.
Right, yeah.
Go ahead, group check. Give me some perception checks. I've got your passives up here.
Can I
Let's see if you
also
can beat
cast
them.
detect magic?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to.
You have enough time if you would like to ritually cast it so you don't burn a spell slot.
Yeah, I would love that.
You'll be walking for at least 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my coin on that. It could have been part of the plan, but no.
No.
16.
16.
That's so cool in here too.
Oh, buddy.
Wait, what was we supposed to say?
Wow.
Perception.
18.
18.
Dirty one.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god.
At least it's a dirty one. At
And
least
the
it's a
two
dirty
brain cells move betwixt the boys.
21.
Holy shit.
Not a natty 20.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Cool.
Ladies, The boys are.
It's all up to you, lady.
The boys have
Yeah,
failed
real
in this
life.
most vital of tasks. But the three of you catch first Moore with your very good bunny hearing, and then Fy'ra and Opal. The sound
Should be finished with
of
this
dust
just before
being
midnight.
kicked, and someone slowly moving ahead of you.
Do they sound like they're moving away or sound like they're moving towards us?
It sounds like they are slowly moving forward. With that 21 more, I'm gonna say the pace seems unhurried and probably 80 feet away.
When you say moving forward, though, you mean away from us toward
Yes.
the road.
Yes. Well, it's not moving, like, the sound you're hearing isn't moving as fast as you, so you're catching up to it.
Right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I want to. We like just use it on stuff.
Yeah.
How is there any way that I can get up to like 30 feet? I guess sneak, like up to 30 feet away from it.
Of course. I will advise, because you've got dim light to about 40 feet away from you, correct? That you are going to want to exit his aura of light in order to, like, sneak up.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
I'm coming with you.
Okay.
So we'll pause them.
I want to go with them too.
I will put my cloak over my head. Can you see in the dark? No. Do I have? And as these two are, just keep an eye on these two buffoons. She's so angry right now in general.
I love it.
And we'll go ahead.
Oh, I'll send Ted 2 again.
There you go.
Ted 2 again. Go with the ladies. Love you.
And you see her as it scampers down your body and is going to hitch a ride.
Hitch a ride. Actually, hitch a ride with her. I have fire for her. I put it under my
Hitches a
cloak.
ride on your shoe.
Okay.
Loves a heel.
She can see. She can
No,
see in the
loves a
dark.
heel.
Yeah,
Loves a
she can see in the dark. If you hang back, you can warg through it
Yeah.
and have the benefits of dark vision as you look through.
Love it. I love it so much.
So, but can I see where this guy? Because again, you said the it's about 10 feet across.
Yeah.
So, can I? I just want to know when I'm 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sneak forward and you leave that aura of even dim light, and
Yeah.
you're in complete darkness. So you do not have dark vision, correct?
No.
But you've got, yeah.
And I'm with her.
I use my. Oh my God! Wait. It's called Thieves' Cant. It's a secret mix of dialect, jargon, or code that allows you to hide messages in seemingly normal conversation.
Cool.
It takes 4 times longer to convey such a message, but I tell her in so many words, tell me when we're 30 feet away.
For what it's worth, she doesn't speak thieves' cant.
You
But you could just whisper. But you could just tell her, like close to her ear.
Oh my God, I can cast a message.
Yeah.
I go,
Just like, I know you're loving using this cantrip, but the whispering you would do to cast the spell, you could just whisper the information. Okay, it's a cantrip. You do the cantrip, and it's very cool.
You didn't realize.
Maybe you can sing it.
let's say for me, messages always, and they automatically know.
She says out loud, she goes, stop doing
Her
it.
magic is function over flourish, but when she can, she tries to flourish.
Really trying so hard.
You're trying.
Impress my new friends.
Oh, you do it.
For effort, F for style.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I just
No,
that took
you're good.
3 minutes. I
funny and perfect.
As we're sneaking forward, I go, I don't have dark vision. I can't see in the dark. I don't know what dark vision is. I can't see in the dark.
I reach back to her, I take her hand, and I put it on my shoulder, and I move forward with her.
Quick question. Your hair's on
No,
fire.
it's under the cloak, I said.
All right.
It's under the cloak.
Now,
You've
you
seen
did
my...
say it.
I did say it, it's under the
You
cloak.
said it. You said it.
Immediately, I pop up between the two of them and I go, "What's going on, guys?" And I go, "Shink!" And I pull out my moon-touched scimitar and light up the room.
No! Oh my God!
I was trying.
We would...
That's an Opal move right there.
Okay,
I rolled a 2 on perception. I don't know anything's wrong.
Inspiration. As
I'll get
30
back,
feet
man.
away, a little bit of like silvery, beautiful moonlight illuminates the hall, and you see this massive form. The ceiling is about 8 feet, and
Massive?
this person's head is turned just to the side. Because maybe they couldn't stand up all the way.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And as they slowly turn,
The half
catching the
giant.
glint of the light on the walls,
The
you
half-giant
see
lieutenant.
the burning purple ember of what looks like a cigar between this half-giant's lips.
What?
As he inhales through his nose, not breathing the cigar, but exhales through it, and the room suddenly fills with purple vapor that clouds your eyes and clouds your
Does
lungs.
he look like the description of the half giant that I got from Joëcy?
What you catch before the room is filled with purple smoke is, yes, a half giant covered in these massive dark metal piercings along his jaw and his ears and through his nose and eyebrow. And he sees you and fills the room with smoke. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from everyone except for Dariak? Damn it! I was gonna make it!
You were gonna make it
hold
after
on. You might want to say except for Dorian too, because as I see the purple smoke coming in, I take a big deep breath and use unending breath.
I hate it here.
Okay, you don't need to make the con save, and you were standing far enough back that you.
Now Dariax, you're cool. You saved it. Also, does not have to make one.
Thanks. Your names are so confusing and bad for me.
Dariax is in the back, still like breathing into the cold air and looking at it with this like, little spear, and doesn't even notice any of this happening.
You just see a little bit of purple.
Whoa.
Oh,
How'd we do?
that's a 9.
Ooh.
15.
You don't have to do anything.
I got an 8.
9, 8, and 15. You make it. So you're not going to take any damage. You're going to take.
But wait, what kind?
Oh, you know what's coming. 8 points of poison damage.
I can't resist it.
She's immune to
What
poison
is-
damage.
She's immune to the poison condition.
No. Wait, oh, Spider Queen, we need to talk.
Oh, wait.
You said poison.
You're resistant to poison damage, which means out of the 8, you're only taking 4. But you don't get poisoned, which would be an extra condition on top of it.
Okay, so -4.
Correct. And you're going to take 8 points of poison damage.
I was just doing the math.
No, it's all good.
As soon as I see
Opal was
his
ready to talk to
face,
the manager.
as soon as I see his face, I tear my cloak down. I go running forward, and I go, "What are you doing?"
Oh,
Do you get in his face?
I get right in
oh
his
my
face.
God, she's going nuts.
What do you think you're doing? She told us to come down, not you.
Yes, bitch.
Make an Arcana check for me.
21.
Okay.
As you get in his face with this perfect bluff, you see the way he scans you, and even though your hood's thrown back, he seems to see through your cloak as he blinks through this vapor. That Arcana check would tell you that this smoke is not just a poison effect, but it's a magical effect, and he sees you. He sees you. And you watch his gaze go across your tattoos. Your sister doesn't have those. And he goes,
Is he going to?
no. You're not her. But I had no idea she had family.
I'm attacking.
I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative. Yes.
If I Misty Step behind him, do I get an opportunity attack? Or like...
It wouldn't be an opportunity attack. It would be a sneak attack, but we're calling initiative before you get that. Yeah, I know. Look, the moment someone says I do a hit, we start the fight.
okay?
I'm gonna take disadvantage because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like 1 second. Boop. I didn't make another one because I'm dumb.
+3.
That's not too bad.
That's not the worst.
Oh no. I heard that. I got sad. 25 to 20.
21.
22.
Okay.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And
Today is being
that's 21. All right. 19 to 50.
Yes. No. I'm 13.
17.
You added your.
17.
Sorry.
I got you. 17.
The way the numbers came out of your face ended temporarily my ability to understand math.
I never had it.
I just suddenly felt like, whoa, there's
Yes.
one brain cell and it's grinding.
You're hearing Eldritch language. I roll this.
Is that primordial? What is that? I think that.
Oh, it's a thieves' con, don't you know?
Oh yes, of course.
Don't you speak it?
14 to 10.
Me, I rolled a 14. I'm not trying to promise.
Don't forget you have to roll your familiar's initiative.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
And what's her initiative? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't have it. It's the same. +2 or 3. Oh, that bitch rolled. You said +2.
+2, Dex.
Oh, it's a 16.
Oh, okay.
So she goes before me.
Amazing.
Her
Actually, very good and useful. And Dariax, how'd you do, buddy?
I got 4.
Oh, buddy.
Checks out.
Okay.
Strong numbers.
Incredible.
Strong numbers.
And my bad boy rolled like shit.
Clinkety clank.
Womp womp. First up is more.
Ooh, this is more. Ooh.
This is more.
I'm gonna say, okay. I'm gonna say for flavor,
Ooh,
I'm
love
a Misty
flavor.
step behind him.
That's
Okay.
one of
You
my
still have to
favorites.
use the spell slot.
No, Misty, it's just once per. It's a Fae thing.
Cute.
It's a Fae thing.
Love it.
It's
I'm
okay.
so,
It's
so
okay.
sorry for
It's
being
fine. It's
insensitive.
actually
That's on me.
It's a Fae thing that I have
I'm
once
so
per long
sorry.
rest.
Yeah, cool.
So as for flavors,
I love this
I-
flavor. Give me more.
I am briefly surrounded by a silvery mist.
Oh!
Also briefly, you see me, then you don't. I disappear, and I then reappear behind this big man.
He's a big, very big man. Okay.
Yes.
He really is a big man.
Yeah, and
You
then-
really are a big
You're
man.
really so big.
Wow, you're such a big man. I am going to
Man I've ever
take.
seen.
I'm gonna take my rapier
Yeah, you are.
and okay. Un momento.
You do. We are honoring pack tactics and flanking.
Okay.
I meant flanking and not pack tactics because you're.
Oh, does that mean I have
people and not
advantage?
dogs. You have advantage.
Yes, that's. I don't
On
have
the
to give
roll.
myself. That's
And
amazing.
I love dogs.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to give you inspiration for saying "Now you see me." There's a new
I already
rule.
have inspirations. I mean, I have 2 inspirations.
No, you can only bank one. But I will say, if you can reference a heist movie in normal conversation for the rest of this session, I'll give you inspiration.
Oh, that's easy.
Just a dumb goof.
Oh.
I am going.
You have to do it in normal conversation.
Oh, Fy'ra, I ever seen the heist?
Oh, I rolled
hated
an 18 to hit plus 7.
Yeah,
So-
25 is absolutely.
How did you do that math so fast?
25.
You did it so
It's
quick.
80% of the job.
Get it.
Cool, so that's gonna be. I only recognize my d8s. No, that's a d10. Okay. That's a 7,
Beautiful.
8, 9, 10, 11, and then I get to add 3d6 to
Yes,
it.
you do.
It's 11.
Whoa.
And
Rogue's
then
math.
a 5 plus a 1 plus a 6.
So another 12 on top of it.
Yeah.
For a total of.
Don't ask me that.
13. Or 23.
I think it's. Wait, is it 23? What was your first roll?
It's 11 plus.
Oh my gosh.
It was 6.
Plus
or
12,
It was,
yes,
yeah,
23.
6 plus. It was 12 plus. Your first thing was 7, correct?
11 originally. Well,
Yeah,
you rolled that.
9,
and
10,
plus-
11. Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Okay, then 23. Beautiful. We did it together in math.
And
It's fun.
We mathed together, and
I
that's what matters.
love that for us.
Yeah.
Friends of the math we had along the way.
Oh. So yeah, you all see as she disappears in this like swirl of silvery mist and reappears on the dark side of this massive Goliath, and just a little as a little projection through his cloth as your rapier pierces all the way through him. And you pull the blade out, unseen, still in the darkness on the far side of him, mostly obscured by that like purple smoke. Anything
I think
else? You haven't used your movement yet. So.
yeah, I guess you're right. I think I might take my, because I can take a bonus action, right?
Your Misty Step is technically a bonus
Oh,
action.
is
to
it?
cast.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, I would like to just use my movement to back out of hitting range.
I will warn you
Okay.
that backing away will incur an opportunity attack from him.
Oh.
But I'll have him roll it with disadvantage because he wasn't facing you, and you used magic to get on the far side of him.
Okay.
So a swing back would be just sort of
He just
a haymaker.
I'm assuming his arms are super thick.
He's
He
a
probably
thick boy.
can't Really, yeah.
Do you have
yeah,
thick
yeah.
Do you want to back away?
No.
Okay, cool. So you stay in melee with him.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I do want to back away.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, sorry.
I will make
Ay,
it.
ay,
Moore
ay.
made that decision very quickly, though.
It's okay.
For the record,
13 plus 4 does a 17 hit.
that's my exact armor class.
Meets it, beats it. As he just swings back with a hand, not even like the weapon he was slowly reaching for, and just is gonna backhand you for. That's cocked. 6 points.
Actually,
Actually.
actually, I think I'm gonna use.
Oh my god.
Where is it? I'm gonna use silvery barbs
Ooh, that's a reaction.
because no. So he has to re-roll and use the lower roll.
Okay. And he'll roll it with disadvantage again. Unfortunately, the lower roll was the original roll that still hit. I'm so sorry. It was a 14 and a 16.
That's fine. Cool. So that's 6 points,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna give Dariax advantage
Amazing.
on his next.
What do you have? Like, you want to break me off a piece of how you do it?
I would say I think I'm gonna block the attack. I get hit in the face, and then I go, Dariax, you're so big.
Which is great because, oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying when she's like still
Okay, her
holding,
character's
still
trying to
guarding
get.
the
I'm
top of the
still getting
stair
annoyed with
because
this
he's not-
character.
just is hearing things happening. What's up? And now exposes the light of the whole chamber. Goes, oh shit! And notices now there's a guy there.
That's great. You've called him. He didn't know we were in a fight,
Yeah.
so that was
We're
perfect.
in a fight.
I've called him to his senses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looks over his shoulder as he hits you and goes, "You're new. Interesting." And we're gonna move to Fy'ra.
And she's incensed. She's whatever you have done to her, whatever you have done to make her work with you, you will pay for it. You will pay. And she hits, and I'm assuming flanking. Both hits are with advantage.
Yeah, because you're right up in melee with him.
That is a 15 or a 7. So 15 plus 8 is 23.
Hits.
15, 23.
23 points of damage? Or 23 to hit on the second one?
Yes, both of them are 23 to hit. And then we have. $10 and 10.
20 points?
Hits.
Amazing.
So 20.
Oh boy.
And then I have my unarmed strike, because I'm just going to keep wailing on him, because I don't like him. That is a athletics 8. Strength 8. 18.
18 just hits.
Okay, and I think I I have 2 unarmed strikes, right?
If you use the key point for it.
Oh, let's not use a key point. Let's save that for a minute. So yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, you put 20 points of damage into him, and as you hit him with your quarterstaff, he just takes it and then looks back at you and leans in and gets down to your eye level and goes, "Do you want to know the truth? She's not under any kind of control. She chose this."
I spit on him.
Well, now I understand why she never mentioned you. I'm gonna leave your body down here to rot.
Do I have anything else I can do?
Oh, you can move.
No, I don't want to move. I want to be right up in his face.
Cool.
I don't want him to hit anybody but me.
Yeah, love it. Next up is Opal's Familiar and sorry. Dorian's up and then Opal's Familiar.
Cool. All right, so I imagine he's like down at the end of this hall, and then my gang is kind of squatted up, Dariax in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to do like a little backhand spring flip back to Dariax, and like land next to him and be like,
Whoa!
"Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, are you ready to fight this guy down at the end of the hallway?"
Fighting this guy?
I think so.
All right, yeah, let's fucking do it.
All right, let's go.
All right.
And I will cast first time.
Brotherly love.
That's a free action.
You will cast bromance.
And you said the hallway's 10 feet wide. That's a good thing, because I'm going to cast Warding Wind. So around me, the wind starts to swirl in this sphere around me, and then I'm just gonna sprint down the hallway, and as I do, since it has a 10-foot area of effect, it dispels any gas or fog or vapor that's in the space.
So specific for this situation.
That's so good.
So
Super dig that.
as he runs, it sort of just like just sweeps down the thing, and you think I'm kind of sprinting to attack him, but I'm not. I'm gonna stop 10 feet from him, the area of the effect. The smoke goes out, and I'll just stare him in the eyes, and I'm like 9 feet from him, and he will be. And unfortunately, Fy'ra too, because you're behind him. Sorry. Yeah. He'll be deafened, and then the terrain between him, I, and Fy'ra is now difficult terrain.
Amazing. Can't hear shit. That's so good.
Not for me.
You're behind him, so you should be
So you're
clear.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and make an Arcana check on top of all of this?
Yeah, sure.
As you're sort of interacting elementally with whatever was in the air.
All right, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You get just a little bit of taste on the wind, and I don't know if you've ever experienced this before, but you know that the thing that he was like peering through in this is a mist that gives him true sight.
Oh. Okay.
And you can't
mist
hear what
that
he
gives
says over
true
the
sight?
deafening wind, but he's looking at Opal and smirking because he saw with his true sight your true form.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, anything else?
No, I'm sorry, you're deafened.
Now you have it. Yeah.
It's all good. Go ahead, your familiar's up, and then you.
Ted 2 again. I don't think she can do much, so I think she'll take her full movement, which is
She's riding on Fy'ra's
I know,
shoe.
right? I know.
She's deafened also.
Yes,
And she's
but do
deafened.
spiders even have ears?
We don't know.
There's no way to know.
There's
Little
sense.
spiders like having a Twister remake over here. Just
What we did
Two
just
of its 8 legs are like,
tiny cow goes by.
Just tie yourself
going-
to it. Be fine.
Yeah.
Long belt.
So I would like to send Ted 2 again out to see how close the vault is. If maybe she can take a look.
do you want her to say like keep going down the hall?
I think so.
Oh, she's gonna sprint down the hall. What's your spider's movement?
20 feet.
20 feet. If she takes the dash action, she can go 40. So she's just
Great.
skittering down.
Yeah.
And after 40 feet, she's still going.
She's still going.
This
Okay.
was not the end of the hallway,
Great.
but
Okay.
nicely done. What would you like to do? On
I
your
would.
turn?
How far am I from this big beast who's looking at me? Just so.
You can decide.
Okay, that's
We're
fine.
not doing this with the map because it's just a little encounter.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh,
That's fine.
okay. Well, then maybe I'll save my thing, and
No, definitely burn all of your stuff.
I'm not gonna burn all my
Do it.
stuff.
Please, whatever you do, do.
I would like to cast. I don't know, just because I want to try it. Toll of the Dead on him.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Oh, does it matter?
Beans.
Does it matter? He
Does
can't
what
hear
matter?
anything. And it's a toll
Oh, he would hear it inside his
inside his
soul.
head. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Does Warding Wind do anything to affect saves, like saving throws?
I don't think
I
so,
don't
but I'll
think
double,
so,
I,
but
I'm
I
gonna say
want
no,
to
but
check.
give me a sec, I'll double check.
So I got a
when get to
17
you.
on the dice.
But I don't think so. Well,
This is a wisdom save.
You wisdom 15.
I got a natural 17, so
Oh, so it doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
sorry. The only bad thing about cantrips is they're usually like all or nothing. You don't
Right.
get to give half damage on them.
Okay, well I think then I'm fucked. That's all I could do.
See, it's gone well.
What's that?
Do you have a full action left though? Is that a cantrip?
That was a cantrip.
Was a cantrip.
But
Anything with your bonus action?
I suppose with my bonus action, all I can do is use Misty Step. I'm not gonna do that because that's a spell slot.
Okay.
So I suppose I will just stay put.
Cool. Yeah. About how far away from him are you?
I would say probably how far. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
How
It's hard to
far,
visualize
How
all of
far
this.
is like? Are we in a line? Is it
Yeah, it's a fairly tight
right? So we're kind of
space.
like in a line. So it's him, Fy'ra, More is behind him.
Yes.
And then these two are next to Fy'ra, or just behind
He's
her?
like 9 feet away
Yeah,
from the duder.
10 feet back, so the warding wind is hitting him.
Front and back.
And I'm
Yeah.
about probably like 40 or so feet behind him.
I'm
behind
probably.
the rest of you.
I want to say that I'm maybe like. I guess like 40 feet. I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah.
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
go
It
back.
makes sense that you got him.
Told has a
range on
nice
your
long
stuff,
range.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
We were
yeah.
with
So
him on
I'll
the
go back.
spear and all that business.
Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, so you sent it off. The cantrip doesn't work, but you see that despite it all, at the center of that like maelstrom that Dorian kicked up, he is just staring at you, and his eyes flick up towards your crown.
Okay.
Because he can see it with true sight. He sees through the illusion. He doesn't look scared. He looks.
He will be.
Pleased. Look, losty. It's a losty bread.
It's not new. People look at me.
So he gets to go now.
Okay.
So we've got one in front and one behind.
I have a quick cue.
Yes, of course.
I keep forgetting that I have uncanny dodge. Can you use that on an opportunity attack as a reaction?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I didn't because there's so much going on, but I just keep
Wait, is
forgetting that I have-
Uncanny Dodge is for dexterity saves, correct?
No, it's literally just,
it's
you
just
can
literally
just
on his
use your reaction
Oh,
to
shit,
have
yeah.
damage. So
Yeah,
I keep
100%.
forgetting. Can I have
You want to have just retroactively done it?
Sure.
Sure. I'll give you get one.
Yeah.
Everybody gets
Great.
one, right?
Everyone gets one. It's hard to remember all your stuff.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Fancy.
Fantasy mulligan.
Fancy vodka, fancy mulligan.
That's the Brennan that she's
Shut up! I was.
Fantasy mulligan thing again.
Just a Brennan Lee.
I don't know what that is, but I know Carrie Mulligan. Not
Same person.
Basically.
Same.
Truly.
A fine
Brother and
actor.
sister. Brother and sister.
Cool. He's gonna go for both. First, you. As he pulls out this massive warhammer that's actually not attached to like the big bulbous base that is shaped like a ram skull made out of like heavy pewter, but it's kind of floating just on top of it. And he lifts it out, and instead of swinging it in this like small space, he wouldn't be able to like pull it out to its full size. He actually just kicks the front of it and it detaches. And he's going to try to kick it into you. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
I'm sure it's fine.
Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Make a strength saving throw for me. You need to be an 18.
Did not. Oh! It is an 18.
Oh, then you made it.
Okay.
Sweet. And despite sort of getting doubled over by this hit that felt heavier than even the metal would suggest, you hold your ground
And that was-
don't get knocked back.
That was 5 points of bludgeoning damage?
Yeah. I rolled bad. I won't twice.
I won't.
And then he's going to turn and attempt to grapple you by the throat with his
If
offhand.
he turns around, do I get an opportunity to?
No, because he's not leaving your threatened range. He's just reaching back. Like he backhanded her, and now he's just reaching back to try to,
Dodge that shit!
choke her. I need you to make a. I'll allow that. Well, it's a grapple check. So go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. You know that thing I know you're very good at.
You're so strong.
You have to beat
Yeah, I'm so strong.
22 because I got 16 on the dice.
I got a 9.
You are held unkindly by the throat meat and lifted
Throat meat.
just like 4 inches off the ground, so the very tips of your toes are brushing.
Very
But you're no longer.
rabbit
Your little
toes.
rabbit feet are just scrabbling at the ground, and you're grappled and held in the air.
Do I
No
have to?
damage.
So wait, do I have to like succeed a strength check to get out of that?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get out of that.
And maybe was why he did it. Is maybe why he did it?
Beanie.
Maybe.
Is why he did it.
Yeah. What do I have to roll?
So you're grappled. That's
Oh.
just what it is.
Oh,
You
great.
don't take any damage yet, but you are held. And that is his turn. Dariax, you're up.
All right, now kind of seeing all this happen rapidly through this like shifting wind tunnel space, I'm gonna try and shout out, not knowing that he won't hear me. But be like, stop holding our new bunny friend and stop staring at Opal, it's rude! And I'm gonna cast blindness on him.
Oh my god, no. Nothing, no.
So he's gotta make a constitution saving throw, which is probably good at, so, but we'll try it.
His bonus is so high, but I got 2 on the dice.
Oh, yes, Dariax! Good
No.
job.
Made her eat a day.
He gets to be the.
Okay, what happens? What does it look like?
The compulsion of the magical effect kind of creeping into his mind is just enough to get his attention back towards me, and the last thing he sees before his eyes go to utter darkness is me just going,
Incredible.
Hilarious.
He is
I think
blinded.
that means his hands aren't working properly too, right?
That's never been how blindness works, but you know, who can say?
he can attempt to save again at the end of each of his turns.
Yeah.
But until
He's
he makes
low
it,
in the round.
that means everyone else has advantage on attacks against him, and he has disadvantage on his attacks.
This is unfortunate.
Which also means,
Cool.
does that mean we have double advantage? Can you stack
No,
advantage?
do not
Okay.
stack advantage.
Quadruple.
Calm down.
Hey, man. Def, I can't.
Wild.
I can't. What did you say, Abria?
Wild.
I
You
can't.
can hear me. Incredible. Is there anything else you want to do with your bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna just move a little closer, kind of get behind Dorian over there, and be
you
like,
can.
I got your back, buddy. This is really cool, by the way.
He's very loud.
It's very cool.
Sounds like a helicopter.
I thought I was out of
Keep being you.
Completely oblivious.
because I took an opportunity attack, right? So am I out of? Aren't I out of grapple range?
Oh, yeah.
That's fair. Then he would have moved, so you get an opportunity attack. Oh, he's still gonna choke you.
Oh, okay, but I do get an
Yeah, but go ahead and get your opportunity attack in.
Not
Thank you for reminding me.
Because I took that opp.
Yeah, I
took that
super
punch to
appreciate
the
it. I
face.
apologize for
Oh my god,
forgetting.
no, you're fine. I forget everything.
That's a no. That's a no.
Okay.
It's a no.
You swing at him, but you're also buffeted by this insane
Yeah,
wind.
I'm
and you're
a
like,
little
"What?"
shocked. I'm shocked that I can't
So
hear
he's
anything.
still holding you.
Okay.
Blinded. You're up.
I don't think it's physically impossible for me to, because it's a 22 check, right?
I mean,
Check or-
we have to re-roll it every time.
Okay.
So you can try again.
Yeah, but I just can't. Like,
But
there's
also
no
know that you can still attack while grappled.
Okay, yeah, I didn't
You would
know.
attack with disadvantage, but because you have advantage, it's just a normal attack roll. now.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. I will.
So he
try.
just brought you into like extra stabums range.
Yeah, cool, great.
He did really
Stab
good
with the
stabbing
staple.
before.
So cool. I'm gonna try to attack with my rapier.
Yeah. Okay.
Then, and I have advantage. Or no, it's a regular attack.
It's a regular.
But I also have inspiration, so I could like.
If you
Inspiration wouldn't function as advantage if you're trying to use it for sneak attack.
Oh yeah, no.
yes.
Just yeah, gotcha. A 6.
You can burn your inspiration. I like letting people do it after when they're like, that didn't go good. Let me try again.
A 12. A 12. 19.
19 hits.
Yeah.
stab him, stab.
Cool.
Do hit.
A little poke.
That's it. Oh, that's all.
So mean when everyone was mean to him.
That's it. Oh, I'm glad I rerolled. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. Pokey.
Nice. 11 pokums. Not very kind. Very rude of you to have done that.
Yeah.
How could you?
I know.
Why are you like
I don't know
this?
how I could.
Okay. Anything for your bonus action?
Oh,
You are still grappled.
wait. I can't use my cunning action to like disengage with him, can I?
You have to spend your action to attempt to break the grapple.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You can't use Misty Step to break the grapple, can she? Can she? Because it's a bonus.
Yeah, she
but it's
used it.
I thought it was a cantrip.
No.
Misty Step is not a
That
cantrip.
would have been
not-
so. Could I have stepped out of that? if
Oh
I
no,
had
because
one?
it's just a fate thing. No, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I'm so mad at my. Oh, it would have been so cool.
Like,
I don't think that there really is anything I can do for my bonus action. I mean, I have 2-weapon fighting.
So I will. Yeah, you can attack with your offhand. If you have
Sure.
like a little dagger in your hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack with your dagger.
With my little tiny dagger.
Your little tiny dagger.
My little tiny dagger.
Just a little
Just to
guy.
see. Just to see.
Might as well.
A 3.
Yes.
The rapier was nice because it had that extra distance, but he's holding you in such a way that you're like,
Yeah, I know. I'm like literally.
yeah.
Good looking out though.
You just gently tickle him. He's like, you can't hear because it's deafened. But in this moment, you're kind of held and panicking and regretting the like sort of flow order. You're like, oh, if I had saved my Misty Step, I could be down and gone from here. And what's the ideal play? And you look out and you see this group. I don't know if you're comfortable calling them friends or how you would categorize them in your head. but you feel, and maybe this is like a little bit of, like the air loss happening, a mild sense of calm, because you can trust them. And this isn't great right now, but they're all here, and they are administering a full beat down, and you think you're probably gonna be okay. Aww. Fy'ra, you're up.
I'm wildly incensed after what he said to me, and she just comes running
What,
up.
the truth?
Like he ran away. He just ran away from her, and I'm like,
He
oh
didn't
yeah?
run away, he
Yeah.
stepped back.
Whatever, I'm coming after him.
Cool.
I'm
I'm
coming
just
after him.
saying, don't paint this as anything other than a big cool
So,
boy.
19 plus 8 is a 27. And
Yeah, that hits.
That'll do.
and another 27. So that is 5, 10, and 12. Thank you, Matt. And then she's going to go with an unarmed strike.
Use all them dice.
24.
She's a tank.
Looks
You dying or
are
what?
Fucking
ridiculous.
pissed.
He's gotta be dead.
4 plus 5, right?
Oh, he's gotta be dead.
9.
What are you dead?
You gotta give me the totals, because you were just murmuring numbers, and I didn't know which ones to listen to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so
Yeah, I lost track.
No. The second one was a 7, so a 7 plus 5 is a 12. And then the first one was a, what did I say? Should I just roll it again? Yeah, I'll roll the first one again. The last one was 9.
Okay.
10 altogether. I mean 10, 12, and 9.
Okay.
31.
31.
Amazing. He is looking very, very fucked up, but as that last hit kind of doubles him over, he's still holding on to more, and he kind of brings you, your feet touch the ground again as he like leans down, and he brings you down with him. He looks at you, and as his reaction, he's going to just sort of, you see him hold his breath and push, and all of those like spikes push out like 2 inches out of his face.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. And you suddenly feel gravity on you triple. What? I need a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat an 18.
Beat it.
Okay. You do not take damage, but until your next turn, you can only do an action or a bonus action. Your reactions are gone and your movement is halved as he just drops this gravity bomb on you and just says, he's deafened. No, he can still talk, he just can't hear you. And he's like, you stay here. You die here.
I can't hear him, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What the fuck he said.
I'm just like,
I love when you say a cool thing and then no one gets to hear it. Wah, wah, wah.
Make eye contact. Oh.
I heard it. I'm right there.
she definitely heard it.
Thanks.
So I've lost any other options, and then on my next turn I can only take 1 attack. Okay. I have 1 action.
You can do an action or a bonus action.
Excellent.
Reactions are gone. Movement is halved. Dorian, you're up.
Wait, is he still grappling our bun friend?
Yeah, he got the bun.
Okay.
Shut him down.
I'm gonna drop the warding winds now that we're dispelled. And the first thing he hears in his ear is, "You are not very nice, and I would like to ask you to let go of my friend, you asshole." And I'll cast Dissonant Whispers. So that's 14 for the save now.
19 on the die.
Damn, okay, well, get ready to half whatever this is.
We are rude tonight.
Ooh,
I love it.
11,
This is
so
beanie.
14 halved 7. Oh, well, 6. Yeah, or no.
No, 7.
Yeah, 7, sorry. I was trying to give myself,
Count
trying to
yourself
round down on
out.
an even number. Don't worry.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Great.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
When I cast Dissonant Whispers into his ear, it's like tender. Dorian Dissonant whispers tenderly because it kind of like floats on the breeze straight into his mean little brain hole, and he hears it and he just hates it because he knows it's true. He's always been an asshole. And it just kind of crumples his resolve and hurts him from the inside out.
And he looks up at you. I know what I am. Do you? You're wanted. Posca will pay dearly for you. And he is bloodied and staggered by the honestly hurtful amount of onslaught and ass whooping that you have applied, but he's still standing.
He also says all that about 3 inches to the left, so he can't quite know where you are.
Oh yeah, he can't
see you.
He's looking over.
He's going like this.
I could tell.
Yeah, he just turned in the direction of where he thought the whispers were coming from. He's staring at more.
She's like, you're so big and strong.
I'm like,
Incredible. Anything with your bonus action or movement, sir?
Yeah. I mean, that's freaky. That's disturbing. So I'll use the rest of my movement to slowly back away next to Dariax, and I'll be like, put my arm on his shoulder, say, shut this guy up, and give him bardic inspiration.
Amazing. Okay, you're familiar. Do you change the orders? Keep running?
Yeah, keep running. But I would like, can I see through her during her turn to see what she sees?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
So you very briefly warg in,
Yeah.
and you see that like as she's running another 40 feet to get about 80 feet away from where you are, looks about halfway to the end of the hall.
Okay.
That's only 160 feet. That's not that far.
Now, but for a little spider.
Yeah,
and
she's exhausted.
Does she see anything
No, there's
else?
no
It's
one
just
else down
empty.
here.
There's no
Just-
one else.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, baby.
You pop back. I don't know how spiders sound.
Okay.
And you pop back into yourself. It is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, I would like to do some eldritch blasting.
Do it.
And
Yes.
so I'm gonna flick it. Well, I guess both of them.
You have advantage on these two.
I do. Oh,
Yeah, you do.
I'll need it. I'll need it. Please be nicer. Okay, wait. That's a.
So the first one is a.
Wait, I had advantage.
This is attack 1.
That is the first attack.
That is the first attack.
Yes.
Yeah. But I gotta add 7.
Okay.
So that's 15.
Doesn't hit.
Great.
Get him.
I'm not gonna use this one anymore.
Yeah, you gotta move on. You can make
Put him in timeout.
join
Put him in timeout.
the bad boy in the
suck.
corner.
Okay, here we go.
Think about what you've done.
Believe in yourself. God damn it. Here we go.
Yay!
Okay, wait. Okay, what's
You
that?
still have
math?
advantage.
I still have advantage.
Yeah.
Wow, when am I gonna get good at this? Oh,
There it is.
Okay, so what's that?
24.
That's a 24.
Absolutely hits.
Yeah.
So the first Eldritch Blast kind of just glances off of his armor. His pauldron is like leaned forward as he thought he was delivering a very cool line to Dorian, but it was just to Moore. And the second one connects.
Great.
How much damage?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Here we go. 7.
That's not bad. He's not doing well.
Well.
Is the problem.
Great.
My bad boy. Not doing good.
I would like to use my movement all the way, which is only 30 feet, so I guess that gets me 10 feet away from him, ish.
Yeah, you're trying to move past him and keep moving down the hall?
No, I want to get in I want to get close to him.
Yeah, you can get into melee with him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Emotionally?
Yeah, I want to get close.
Oh.
I like piercings. Yeah.
have
And
so
I think that's my
many.
turn. I don't think I can
you
do
can't
anything with
see.
my bonus action.
Yeah, anything with your BA?
That's my turn.
Cool. Next up is my bad boy, who can attempt to shake off blindness.
At the end of his turn.
Yeah, it's the end of my turn. Bullshit. Okay. He's still blind. What's the DC?
Oh, so he doesn't attack on his turn?
No,
Okay. The DC is 15.
he doesn't make it.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
We're sorry.
You're still grappled, but he doesn't attack.
You've been far too mean.
He had such a cool intro.
It's such a cool intro. Yeah, Yeah, it was gonna be a whole thing.
We deserve this.
We just got
After the
truly.
last
I
week.
spent like 30 minutes trying to kill this
Also,
motherfucker.
after the taunting, he has to die.
I hate this guy. I want to see him go down. And there's also a part of me inside that's like, I feel you.
Yeah. We're like, oh, he's gonna have some. Okay. Well, should have given him layer actions. Anyway, Dariax, you're up.
All right, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and like push past Dorian a little bit at this point. The inspiration in my eye. I'm gonna be like, looking at him close up. He's looking pretty hurt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna glance over, make eye contact with you, and be like, all right. Time to go ahead and show him what it's like to. I lost the cool line I was gonna make. Do what you want to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take Sacred Flame and hold my action and wait for your turn, which I believe you come up next.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and focusing on the rapier that's in your hand. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sacred Flame and just kind of see if I can get ready to surround her blade with divine
Double
energy.
punch that
Emotional support boyfriend.
Like, big rogue wife energy, and we love that. You're up.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I don't. Can I?
Still grappled.
I'm still grappled.
But
Yeah.
you can still attack him. He's looking bad, and you see this like coordinated eye contact moment between you and Dariax. What do you want to do?
Can I still give myself advantage? Like use my bonus action for what is it called?
Steady aim?
Yeah.
Look, I know how the rule is supposed to be, but I can't imagine steadier aim than being choked.
Right? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
But I don't have it. Oh wait, but I do. I have advantage. Okay, great. I'm good. I'm great. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You're doing great.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. That's a 17. Is that hit? No. Oh God, really? That's a 6.
Oh, wow.
So Mama does not hit.
Okay. You are swinging, and I'm not gonna like do any like damage to you, but you do feel lightheaded. Your vision is beginning to like swirl. I haven't had him like pushing damage into you, but he's just been choking you this whole time. And as your eyes sort of like water over, you just see that like glint of Dariax's radiant energy surrounding your blade, but you cannot find purchase on him. Anything else? Yeah, I don't think so, but I'm not sure if you had something like tricksome to do.
Do I?
Do I?
I don't think so.
Do I not?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. My man lives for just a couple minutes longer. And that's great for me.
Added 5 to my fucking attack.
Oops.
Whoops. And I oops.
And I oops. Dariax, do you want your Sacred Flame to go off? Or do you want to hold it?
No, because I specifically put it on the blades, and the blades didn't connect, so
Yeah.
it just kind of fizzles. I'm like, next time.
I go.
Straight up.
Theater, you're up.
of this is finish him off, honey.
So I have one action, right?
Yep. Or bonus action.
Or bonus action. She's just gonna take an attack.
Okay.
Fuck. 16. Okay.
Do you want to use any your... yeah, you still get 2 attacks in a single...
Oh, I do still get 2 attacks? Oh, shit.
So in
I'm
your
not using
action,
these.
you get 2 attacks.
Right, okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's 2 natural 20s.
Oh my god!
One's on the phone.
Amazing. That's so good.
Right there,
If only they were 2 separate. Then
Yeah, that is a little... That's a little hurtful that they couldn't have divided and conquered.
But, okay, so...
But that's a crit, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. So crit is double.
So you just roll your dice, and then we're going to double it.
Okay. Let's use a new one. No, 8. That's not an 8.
The panic.
The panic.
8. So it's 16.
16. Now add any, like, modifier to the variant.
Oh, yeah. +5 for each of them. So do I add it?
No, it's just 1 hit.
Oh, so +5. Okay, so 8 + 5. 16 + 5 is 21.
Perfect. He's not. He's
still not dead.
He's still not dead.
He's a blast.
I've been saving all my shit for the bigger person.
I'll tell you. No, I'm not gonna tell you. He's staggered and barely holding on, but like as you miss with your first and hit with the second, he turns blind eyes to you. And without like making eye contact, because you're going to kill me without ever learning, important truths. That's fine.
It is fine. Next!
Next!
You're gonna learn the hard way. Okay. And he like coughs and a bunch of just black. It's blood, but it seems like stained with those like pewter piercings. It's like an oil film on the top of his blood. Goes, and you're back up. You feel that like gravity lessen on you, and you're back to normal again. Next up is Dorian.
And I'm close enough to hear what he said to her?
Yeah.
All right, and I can tell that you are just incensed and not in your right mind. I turn to you and I say, I always thought you were the sensible one. And I take 2 runs, and I'm gonna jump on Big Boy's back and try to get him in a rear naked choke and grapple him back.
Amazing.
A choke for a choke.
A choke for a choke. Okay.
But not with the intention to damage, just to restrain.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics. Ooh, fingies crossed.
Oh no! Pretty boy!
I guess it's technically not an attack, so I don't get advantage. Yeah, that is a natural 1.
Oh.
Matt, I'm gonna put this in your hands.
What?
What?
That's what you get for calling me not sensible.
He would have made a strength save against this grapple. Due to his blindness, would you say that strength save would be made with disadvantage?
I would say no, because it's a feat of, from my opinion, I would say it's a feat of strength that doesn't necessarily require vision to achieve.
So he would still feel me clambering up his back and trying to...
it's more like as soon as someone grabs, then it's just strength against strength before it's force.
But
he also rolled a natural 1, but if he doesn't have to use it, there was a
1 for a 1? What happens? It just we both fail?
Well, no, I don't have to use the disadvantage roll. That was the second roll. So, yeah.
Okay.
So you just kind of grab him. I'll say that you're on there and you got him in the grip and you just feel him like flex. And you
I believe
feel
that
under
if the
your
event of 2
grip,
natural ones,
those piercings kind of
you first check
extending out of like the
strength modifier.
sternocleidomastoid,
Modifier
like big
win.
muscles and tendons in his neck, and just pushes you away a little bit as he hardens himself against you. And I didn't like that sentence.
I didn't either. I'm gonna make it worse. I'm still slippery from the massage.
It's bad here. It's bad here.
So props are dropping some $100 words in that sentence.
Well done.
Oh my god. Okay, your familiar is up. Do you want her to continue
I
sprinting?
mean, that little bitch is. I'm just trying to make her useful, so she keeps on going.
Okay, she keeps on going.
And then
you're out.
and she's not close to the vault yet. She's not there yet. No, that was
she's
halfway.
not. Yeah.
Okay.
We try so hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here we go. I'm gonna go for it, 'cause now I'm in melee range.
Yes.
So I would like to cast Green Flame Blade. And you're gonna have to walk me through this because this is very complicated.
Not a problem. Look at the flow chart.
I'm seeing it.
Okay.
Here we go.
You say the words. I use green flame blade.
I use Green Flame. Where is
Make
it?
a melee attack.
I'm gonna make a melee attack, which is what?
D20.
A
It's a
D20.
D20. You have advantage because he's still dang blind.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. And do I add anything?
Yes, you're gonna add your dagger. It's a +7.
Yes.
Your actions.
Actions, dagger, +7. That is a
So I need-
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Amazing. So absolutely hits.
Great.
And you're gonna roll your dagger's damage.
1 second.
You're good.
It's thinking, it's piercing, it's an 8.
Okay, and now you add your green flame blade damage, which I believe is a D8 +4.
D8. Wow, here we go, baby.
D6,
Plus
I
4.
forget.
11.
So
Hang
it's-
on.
Plus the 8? 11
Yeah.
plus 8, that's 19.
Oh, Opal. You never not do it. How do you want to do that?
So, where is he right now? What does it look like? Where is he? He's choking my friend.
Choking more. You're.
And then slippery
Dorian's
boy
a
over here.
slippery.
Slide.
I don't want it.
I'm still trying.
I don't want
I'm
it.
still trying.
It's bad, and I don't want
in
it.
front of him.
Okay, so I'm going. He's slipped away. Opal, on the other hand, is not all looped up. So she's gonna climb on his back, and just the old tried and true. She's gonna take her fucking dagger and she's gonna slice his throat open. And there's something that happens with the flame, right? It jumps from the dagger into
There's
the something.
no other enemies. So unless you want it to jump to your friends in
No,
melee.
I would like. Can it jump? Can it jump to like his eye?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So he's like, sorry, but let's go.
Sorry, but let's go is such a move.
And then he's got the
Yes.
eye that's like being burned, and you can flourish it. But at the end, I would like to say, and that's on the Spider Queen. So she hears me because I am her champion.
Incredible. Okay, I'm gonna lean in a little bit
Please
on this
lean in.
description, and as the green flame reaches his eyes, it burns away that blindness magical effect. So he gets to look up and see you, crown majestic as the true sight still in his eyes, and you say, and that's on the Spider Queen. But he hears your voice and her voice as he slumps to the ground, and your face is the last thing he sees. And then he feels himself rising. I'm going to use, if you don't mind me flourishing a little bit for you, as the Spider Queen leans in and goes, my champion, my good and faithful servant. How about a servant for you? As your accursed specter triggers and his soul rises up from his body and enters your dagger. You now have a specter shaped like a giant, like a half giant.
It's a D8.
That is now on the field under your control until your next long rest.
I forgot they have that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Freaking cool.
And he rises up looking like a skeletal,
I'm not
burnt out version
sure,
of
did
himself.
it
The
go to
darkest and most
Arachne?
opaque parts of him
Remember.
are those metal spikes still protruding even in death from him as he looks at you. And he bows.
You may bow.
And somehow he's still grappling.
He let you go.
And he's still slipping off his back.
Sliding around.
Grab onto anything.
For all eternity now.
So when we see this, do we
So fucking
have we? I've never seen it before.
No.
So I'm just gonna stagger back, not sure of whether I'm supposed to attack that thing or I see it bow to
Don't
her.
attack him. Don't attack him. It's from the Spider Queen. She's a really nice person. You guys should know that.
And she's in full Spidey look right now.
She's a really nice person, I swear. Like, we're kind of best friends.
She's not a person, I don't think.
No, kind of a god, but she's a really nice god.
I'm gonna get on my knees and start searching his body for anything useful.
Yeah.
Any information.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. You're also close there. Do you want to make an investigation check too?
Yeah, someone else make that Someone else, please, make an investigation check because I did not investigate. Well,
You must have been choked for like
Yeah.
2 minutes.
I'll give you advantage because you had plenty of time to size him up.
Don't make me do it. I'll end up putting more things on his body.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Incredible.
Moore found his DNA. He's like, I know he is sensitive to caffeine.
Allergies and
Yes, exactly.
I'm just like, but I see everything. So that's
Amazing.
great.
But I've seen it.
So yeah, you see this massive, incredibly heavy, burly looking, like mace with a ram's head. That's the thing in his hands, but he's got pockets all over him. I'm happy to give you an amount of gold, but is there anything particular Moore would be looking for on him? This is one of the main lieutenants of the Nameless Ones, and I am happy to give you a big thing if you can tell me what she would care about in this moment as she's searching over his corpse.
Any kind of map, any kind of location centric thing that would help me to identify people or identify like different hideouts or anything like that. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's not gold. I want.
He's big. Yeah, you can go ahead and pocket about 10 platinum worth.
I'll take. I mean, I'll
money.
take it.
Yeah, like whatever. Don't not take money. But
Or like
yeah,
a list of names or something.
he's a burly man. He's not the smartest beans. So yeah, he has a notebook on him that he was a diligent note taker in Nameless One staff meetings, when all hands.
Yeah.
And he's got a list. They are holed up in the Dragon's Hoard, which is another casino that you have interacted with probably 2 or 3 months ago. And he calls Posca by name. You see the name Posca a bunch, and it's underlined because it's important.
I don't know who
Takes good
Posca
note.
is.
You don't, but you're able to
we
pick up
do.
from
Yeah,
context clues that
Yeah.
she's the leader because she's always mentioned in like decision-making capacities. Like Posca wants this, and Posca sent me to go find the vault. And
Posca notices me.
yeah,
Circled
she's
in a
really
file.
cool.
Mr. Pasta.
Yeah, 100%. There's some like doodles and like,
Little hearts.
what if?
So it's a notebook.
Yeah, and like a little mean drawing of a fawn, and it's scratched out. Yeah, and you've got numbers that they came to Kymal 1,400 strong, and they've doubled their numbers in the city.
I would say that I'm probably reading all of this out loud
Cool.
as I. Yeah.
And then finally, that his goal was to find the vault to see if the broomstone is being kept there. So you know what she's after.
Okay. And I can head pocket most of this stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I would like to walk over to Fy'ra and give her the notebook.
You've read it out loud already, so we know the things.
If
But
there's
I'm going to,
anything else in here that could be
Yeah.
helpful to you in the future, you should keep it.
Thank
So
you.
he kept a journal, with a bunch of
Can
notes
I-
about his secret stuff.
Can I just start flip? Can I just I'm gonna flip through real quick
Yeah.
and just see if there's anything about Fy'ra.
I mean, yes, there's notes about like what her strength set is. He's got a bit of a like Batman complex of like, if I have to fight her, here's how I would win that fight. It's basically like a bad guy bullet journal.
He has
Yeah.
taken the time for the calligraphy as well.
Yes, it's in,
February. But first, coffee.
yeah, it's in Live, Laugh, Love font.
Excellent.
Crazy.
Excellent. I love this guy more and more.
She's mentioned a bunch in like, do you think I have too many? Like a very ruthless sort of people mover. That her job is sort of like corralling the like large masses of nameless ones to do things and keeping tabs on the ones that are sent undercover in places.
Just because I'm still gonna try to use the gift to see if because I'm like, he was magic. Maybe I can find her again. Maybe I can. I'm just gonna.
I'm not gonna make you roll.
Okay, so
Can't be
okay,
protected.
got it. We should move forward quickly. We've made a lot of noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call. All right.
Can I see what my Spidey still sees nothing?
No, she's doing great. I'm gonna say by this time, with the looting and everything, she's at the very end.
Okay.
And
wait,
you
is
hear
head 2 again.
she's just out of your telepathic range.
Oh well.
Well, we'll just start.
Okay. Well, I'll start walking.
Yeah.
And then you quickly, like, because you walk in people steps,
Yeah.
that once you hit that 100-foot range, she's like, hey,
Yeah.
I found the end. I did a great job.
What does it look like?
Bless you.
Do you warg into her, or do you just wait the, like, 12 seconds? it will
Okay,
take
I'll
to
wait the
get
12
there?
seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, you stay there.
Yeah. Ted 2 waits very diligently and then, like, hops onto your shoe and, like, runs up and
Thanks, baby.
reattaches herself to your earing. And you are at...
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
That's not good. I'm gonna go cast Cuban's level 1 at you. Just gotta get that situated. So that'll be 9 hit points.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we're tip top and good to go. Who's leading?
What does the world look like?
So you are now at a massive steel door. It's just a door.
Is there a lever?
It's the entire like width of this tunnel, 8 feet tall, 10 feet wide. Yeah, let's go with the big turny captain ship wheel. Look, I could have looked up anything about how a door works, but I won't.
But we won't.
And doors are mysterious in this land. They're dangerous and mysterious.
The biggest boss fight I can offer is just, here's a mean door. What do you do? We'll be here forever.
Can I detect any magic on the door? Like, is there any kind of spell
Are you
protecting?
recasting detect?
No, I thought I had already
would
cast
still
it, but I
be
never
up.
found
Yeah,
out.
it's been less than 10 minutes. So, yes, you see that this door is magically trapped with some glyphs at the very corners of it.
I have a glyphs thing.
And she points them out to the group so you can do a thing.
I think I planned for this.
Okay! Let's go!
Time to shine.
I forgot
so
all that.
break me off a quick like rundown of how you plan for this, and if we flash back to something, we'll flash back to it.
Okay.
But generally speaking, how did Moore account for this vault door?
Okay. I would say that this vault door is probably similar to other vault doors that she's seen.
Absolutely.
Okay. She somehow has figured out how to get rid of them glyphs because she's seen other doors with glyphs on them. I think when she saw the blueprint, she stayed up some of the night. She definitely got her long rest.
Yeah, of course.
But she stayed up some of the night, kind of devising a way to disarm the glyphs and open the door.
Amazing.
And I'm doing as you can flourish it if you want.
I love it. So we don't need a full flashback to this,
Yeah.
but we do jump back and see you poring over the blueprints, putting it together. We get flashes of the other casinos you've hit that have had smaller, weaker, shabbier versions of this. The very first casino you went to, you could honestly use your normal thieves' tools to break into and bypass, and you realize that as you were hitting bigger and bigger joints, you would have to commission stronger and stronger tools. And the set of thieves tools you have now and on top of your regular ones are each piece is like a foot wide. It's made of this like magically like guarded and warded symbol covered metal that this is the strongest door you've dealt with. But what's a little harder when you've been practicing for how long have you been here?
In Kymal?
Yeah.
I've only been robbing casinos for 3 years.
Correct.
Yeah, so 3 years.
You've been here your whole life.
That's not nothing.
And yeah, you've made friends and you've talked to powerful spellcasters that know how to interact with glyphs.
It's one thing to pick a lock of a door, but it's another thing to figure out how to pick a magical lock.
100%.
Yeah.
So you all see as you kind of call out the like magical traps in the corner and Moore steps confidently to the front, your like black cloak sort of billowing behind you as you immediately pull out this like kind of awl looking like point. And you go up and you slash through the glyphs in all the corners, disrupting the magic that comes from the shapes that they make. That the sigils are the important thing, and you scar and disrupt them.
It's like a glyph of warding, right? It's like a really thicko glyph of warding.
It's not quite a glyph of warding because messing with those usually sets them off.
But I'm too cool.
But you're too cool.
She's too fast.
Yeah, I will say that these were something a little bit different and a little bit meaner.
Okay.
And you absolutely deactivate them and then begin to work on the door with these perfect tools.
Okay.
So as we kind of come back up to the present and full speed, leaving bullet time, I need you to make a thieves tools check. So you're going to make a dexterity check.
Just took out the thick
Plus, plus your proficiency, and I'm going to give you advantage because you've done this before.
Wait, what does that mean, plus my proficiency?
So your proficiency modifier should be in like upper right.
Oh, so plus 7?
Yeah.
14. Oh, at advantage. Did you say advantage?
Yeah, with advantage. And also, if anyone wants to help her in this moment of concerted...
Oh, okay. Dirty 20.
Ooh! Hey. With a dirty 20, you begin the work. This is a very heavy lock. But you're like maneuvering it, and you realize that like the sort of pins that you're moving, you're doing it. It's just going to take a little while. So as you are successfully like prying this lock mechanism open, I'm going to need you to make a second check. Still with advantage.
Okay. Oh, let's ignore that.
Look, I can't see it, so it's fine.
Should I re-roll it?
Was it good?
Let me re-roll.
Yeah, they're okay.
No. Well.
No, keep on the rule, guys. Once you choose a rule, you gotta stick
No, we
with
can
it.
keep that one. That's a 20.
Advantage.
That's a 23.
There you go.
I should go. I'll see myself out.
Amazing.
I'll be in my bunk.
Roll a d10 for me. You want a low number.
I want a load.
Yeah, I'm just trying to coach your dice to be helpful.
That's a 1.
That's a. Is that a 1?
Well, you rolled on the 100-sider, so
Oh.
it's technically a 1.
It's a 1.
Okay, it's gonna take you a full minute to do this, which feels like forever given how crazy fast combat goes, but you guys watch as Moore makes incredibly quick work of the scariest door that any of you have ever seen. And it swings open. And a vault stands in front of you.
I bunny kick it open? Like
Oh my
a
god!
little bit and I just
Well, I would swing this way, but you know what? I like that for you. No, stop it. The fiction is great. You kick it and it bounces and swings open, and you're able to like gracefully step up as it opens behind you, and gesture like full showgirl style.
I'm still wearing my showgirl feathers.
Yep, you and me both.
You did not kill my big bad in feathers.
All three of them.
Damn it!
Challenge is here.
Hurtful. As she gestures, and you guys see a vault filled with 50,000 gold in front of you.
Do we see any broomstone?
No. Make an investigation check.
Should we all?
Yeah, everyone that wants to go touch the money can go touch the money.
I want to touch it.
14.
Oh, fuck, no, I don't.
Leave the door open.
Investigation?
There's like the block door because
Oh.
it's suddenly proving closed.
6.
Oh, buddy. That's how'd you do?
6.
14.
14.
15.
14, 15. You do like a sort of thorough check of the premises and you don't see any broomstone. However, you do know where the broomstone is. It's not hidden in the vault.
Yeah.
He's holding it up.
Correct.
There's all the broomstone is there. Gotcha.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if there was like a secret stash too.
Yeah.
Well,
And
let's
I-
start packing it up.
And I turn immediately to Dorian. This is your chance. Let's start. For your brother.
As much as I would like to take all of this money, which looks to be close enough.
It's a 20K bounty, yeah?
40K.
40.
We just made things a lot more difficult.
Is there any platinum in there? Do we see platinum?
It's a mixture of coins.
Okay.
I'm giving you the full total, but it's silver and gold.
But they're not
and-
like separated by.
No, it's kind of junkily put in there.
I certainly didn't do this by myself. In fact, it wasn't even my idea.
It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
What's okay?
You can have the 40 and I'll take the 10.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
What? What?
You're poor. We're trying to help you.
Yes, I forgot I'm super duper poor.
Dorian, we all came here to see you when you called to us and when you told us the situation with your brother. Do you think we don't care more about you than money?
Yes, but it's... What do you need this money for?
I already have a bit of a stash. I just didn't... I want to leave this city different than the way I found it. As long as this gold is out of this vault, I did my job.
More. You're explaining this calmly, but you're sort of aware, strangely, as you perceive yourself, that your heartbeat is rising. And you hear the very edges of birdsong. At the very edge of your hearing. What do you do?
I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
You're good.
Okay, We should go. We should grab it and go.
Just start getting
there's
as
a lot of
much as
coin
we can
here,
carry.
right?
As much as we can
Question:
carry. I
How
don't know how
the
much we can
fuck
carry.
are you carrying this much gold?
Somebody planned for it.
Let's go!
Played all along.
So last night, when everyone's kind of bedding down, I'm sitting there in my head, I'm like, all right, so I've stolen stuff before, and I can't tell you how many times we've gotten there and realized that there was too much shit to take back. You
didn't have a bag.
So what we need is a lot of bags. I'll be right back. And so went ahead and used my disguise cloak to go ahead and look like, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I look like one of the elf bastards that we fought in the Verdant Expanse. And act a little snooty.
Right.
Right.
Walk around and tell me about, I'm here on Singorian business, and I need to acquire as many strong but durable bags as I can to bring back. This is a good trade opportunity for diplomatic relations and such with the people of Singorn. Give me bags.
Give me back.
Amazing.
So I bought a bunch of bags.
Yeah, Dariax.
Yeah.
You are walking through the Wish Fulfilled, this beautiful, like, luxury 24-hour outdoor market that, if you had ever spent any time overseas in Marquette, looks very much like the Suncut Bazaar in Ankara. Did I say that right? Probably not. It's fine. Yeah. And as you're walking and announcing that this is a trade opportunity, you need a bunch of bags, you see this, like, short. You can't tell if they are, like, a goblin or just a very short, incredibly old woman who, like, reaches up and tries to grab for your fancy robes and misses, but, like, kind of just adjusts her glasses and thinks it's her problem. She says, "What about a magic bag?"
They make those?
Oh.
Yes.
I mean-
aren't you from...
Yes, I am, and the magic bags that we have aren't as good as the ones from Kymal, I hear. So if you have magic bags available, then it would be great for my Singornian bosses.
Do you have papers? Like, to prove? Because I would be happy to set up, like, a good relationship, but I just need to know that you're on the level.
Oh, of course. Of course. I am on the level. Can't you tell by my thick Singornian accent?
It's a very strong accent, yes. Okay.
But yeah,
okay.
I can provide some papers.
Yeah.
Let me just, I'll
person
return
is
to my
also
hotel room
conning
where I
it.
left them, as I am but staying briefly in town as a representative.
Yes,
Where
this
can I
all
find
seems
you?
legit to me. I'm here at my booth.
Then I will return shortly. You're open late. I'm gonna go ahead
Never
and
close. I drink so much coffee.
not rush back, but briskly arrogant walk my way back to the hotel room.
Yeah.
Rush in there. Anyone have paper? I need like a pen real fast. I think I got an opportunity. I brushed in, not realizing I hadn't changed back from the elven form, and like, oh, sorry, it's just me, it's me. Sorry, paper, pen, somebody, parchment, something.
There's gotta be somewhere in here. I don't have any on me, but let's
Cyrus
let's
actually
find
presents you with, like, some very fine. This is letterhead from home.
Brilliant, awesome. I need someone to also
helped.
write me a diplomatic letter.
Hand it back. Okay, what am I writing? And he pulls out a quill.
That's right. That's his job.
The king of rock.
I am masquerading as a representative of Singorn, who is
Don't write
here.
those exact words.
No,
He is thank you.
Yes.
Look, that's a good note. Thank you. And he
I'm not even
puts a
gonna
sheet
lie,
of
that's a
paper
good
under
note.
his butt and starts over again.
It's like give him the overview, the general
he
idea.
adds flourishes. He tries one more time when he realizes he could probably write this in Elvish.
Better.
And he speaks Elvish. He's like, okay, hold on. And presents you with this beautiful, like, calligraphied set of papers that says what you agreed on.
All right, I'll trust you because I don't read Elvish. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
All right. Be right back.
Yeah.
Back through the streets. And as promised, my papers.
She puts them to her face and adjusts her coat bottle.
It's Elvish.
I don't speak Elvish.
Well,
But that makes sense because you're from... Okay. And she kind of folds them up very lovingly and tucks them into the pocket. I can give you 2 bags of holding if you promise to return, and we can establish some sort of deal. I would love to make you give me money for goods.
But of course, what will that cost me at the moment? As, let's say, a down payment of our interest in this endeavor?
Look, I understand that money offends elves. I'm so sorry. So how about this is gratis? And then we can work out a deal later if you remember my kindness now.
Dariax wrestles with it, knowing that the bags aren't probably returning. And he's not returning with anything. He goes, by the love of the elves and your eagerness in helping, I will...
She genuflects.
I don't know. Is
this good?
Here's 50 platinum. Just
Oh my God!
thanks of your time.
That's so kind.
Oh my God.
That's the third of 1 bag, but sure, I get it.
It's fine. It's good.
Behavior.
What, for me? It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfect for Dariax.
He won that at the tables last night.
This book, Dariax's autobiography is like Dariax and the Magic Bags. And it's just this story, and it's written in crayon.
Your kindness has been noted. Your liege. I look forward to...
It is indeed my liege.
And she hands off 2 bags of holding.
Thank you. Le drap de. Something that sounds elfish, I don't know.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? And there's another elf just staring at this woman and at you.
Oh my
But
God.
she doesn't say anything because she also sells magic items. So she's like, fleeced.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And we cut back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Amazing.
I didn't get her name.
Let's fill them up.
Let's go.
Yeah. So you are piling money into these bags, and as you're going, that bird song gets louder and louder. And as you're sort of moving across the room, you notice that it gets louder as you move to the sort of eastern edge of the room into a little darkened corner.
Oh, let me investigate the corner.
Now we're playing hot and cold. As you get
Yeah.
warmer, the bird song gets louder and becomes frantic and goes from singing to a frenetic, almost ear-splitting caw.
Do I see anything around?
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll for it because you're being directed there. And you see tucked up in the corner, the only thing in here that isn't gold or money, just that isn't money, is this chiseled away piece of pristine white marble that looks like a bas relief of a human feminine face. Very symmetrical, almost mask-like. And there's intricate carvings of feathers extending out away from the edge of the face. All of it in that same pristine white marble, but the feathers curl out. And it's so finely carved that a lot of them have been shattered away. So just the ones that were sort of laying flat let you know that those were feathers to begin with. And underneath, in the place where words would be, name would be, you feel almost sickened as your eye slides across it and your eyes well up and blur and you cannot perceive whatever is under it. What do you do?
I'd say I turn to everyone else. My eyes are all blurry.
Just when you're trying to look in that space below.
Of the actual statue.
Your brain does not want to stay in that area. And on top of that, I'll say even as your fingers kind of run across it, you feel a jagged cut as if something was scratched and scarred away, but your eyes can't see it. Your brain refuses to perceive whatever's written under that face.
I think I'll just take it and put it in the bag of holding, right?
As you begin to put it in, the cawing gets louder.
Do we notice?
Make a. I mean, yeah, you see her beginning to like. I guess pale is hard when you're a bunny, but her ears are sort of low, and she seems almost trembling and shaking.
Are you okay?
I can't see under this. Can
Whatever
anyone?
it is, put it down. Out of your hands.
I put it down
And
reverently.
Immediately, I'm worried that it's like the circle.
Can I try to see? Can I try to read what it is?
You still have detect magic up, right?
I do. I have detect magic up, but
If it's still up, I need you to make.
I'm not. Did Nightbot just make a
a
joke?
wisdom saving throw.
okay.
Do I need to make a save?
No, you're.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you
she's
converted
very
for you
wise.
guys. Greetings.
Never think. That's 13.
My
Take
cousin
6 points
Tony
of
told me
psychic damage.
about you. He wanted me to pass you a message.
As just
Hey.
the raw magic coming off of this just gives you like a flash migraine, and you have to turn away from it. You go to put it reverently on the ground, and the clawing gets louder.
I pick it back up.
Give me. What is this check?
Uh-oh.
Give me an insight check. As your songbird, this little token to you, has gone from singing to screaming.
13.
Are you
Or no,
saying we're going
14.
to have...
A 14. That frenetic cawing.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, 14, 15.
vestige
Oh,
of
okay.
maybe
Sweet.
the rainbow
Hey, hit the DC.
and
that cawing feels like that's the sort of artificial sense of like your heart racing. And you don't hear it in words, but that sort of frenetic, like, kill it, break it, get rid of it, destroy it. As the cawing continues to like cycle and scream.
Okay, so I'm like, I'd say I'm like on my knees right now, like holding this thing, like, but trying to cover my ears so I just look absolutely ridiculous. And I start trying to smash it on the ground to like make the noise stop.
Yeah. Go ahead and make just a general attack roll for me. We'll call it an unarmed strike as you're just trying to like slam it onto the ground.
Yeah.
I could have sworn.
Oh no, my unarmed strike is a +2. Oh, that's an 18.
Oh yeah, that's great. You like throw it down, and the first time you throw it, because you're already on your knees, you don't have enough like leverage, and it like just chips some of those other like carved feathers off, and you stand back up through the pain, through this screaming, raise it to the top of your form and slam it all the way down to the ground, and it shatters in half. And the cawing begins to calm down, but it still exists, even in two parts, and the thing that is screaming for this destruction is not satisfied yet. You all see her do this.
What is happening?
I gotta destroy it. I gotta get rid of it.
All right.
You grab one half and throw. Give me an attack roll.
Alrighty. It's gonna use my inspiration.
Good burn it.
That is better. That puts me at an 18.
Oh yeah, describe how you destroy one half of this
I grab it.
bas relief.
Kind of, go into my wells of dwarvish strength. We've spent generations working with stone, carving it, and destroying it. And I just do a full-on like jump in the air to get as much height as I can overhead, like slam dunk maneuver, and just as hard as I can onto the hard floor of the middle of the vault.
Amazing. Like it hits and kicks up like some of that compacted dirt and shatters away, and you seem to even see as you look on with delight as you break this, it looks like a raven feather slips through your periphery and is gone when you go to perceive it as you turn your face to the side. One half left.
That was weird.
The cawing is almost fine. It's almost gone now, but it's still
feather?
there.
I don't know. Maybe it was one of your
heard
feathers. Like, is that your
Raven.
What?
Can I do, and it would be a religion check?
Yeah. Give me a religion check, baby.
Yep. The
14. The thing is, you didn't see the raven feather, but I'm gonna give it to you that, like, if you are moving over and kind of looking at this, this like weird bit of statuary, I mean, yeah, the gods of Exandria are known to people, and I guess at this angle, at this light with those feathers, maybe this is something reminiscent of the Matron of Ravens. But who could know? How could you know? Who could say?
We could say. I mean, can I ask my bestie? She would know. Would she know?
Give me a persuasion check to get your girl on the line.
I'm just gonna call her up. That's 10.
You are thrust out of your own mind as she refuses to
Why are you being
engage
such a
with you.
bitch? I'm your champion.
You hear nothing and feel nothing but seething.
That's rude. I'm trying to rehab your image over here.
So I have a vague sense that this is the mother of ravens, matron of ravens, whatever she is.
Vague sense, yeah. Fine, Hat, you can stay gone. Go away, Pikachu.
That was the Spider Queen.
Fun cats are adorable, though.
From here, these all look really cute. Thank you very much.
Raven what?
Matron of Ravens.
Matron of ravens. You say we have to destroy this. You are sure?
Oh, this bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I got it. And I'd say she's still like on the ground. Like there's crushed stone everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd even say perhaps she cut her hand, like 'cause she's like you know going around and there's like
mush it up.
blood. It's nothing crazy.
But
She's
it's cool. It's not
Okay, I think you've
mechanical.
broken enough
I
to
try
stab
to
the
take her hands
people.
gently and I say, stop, I will do this. And I take the other half. And I quietly speak in my mother tongue and I say, Mother, protect us. And I smash it to the ground.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
15.
That's good enough. It's an inanimate object and half of a piece of marble. You shatter it. It scatters away. And the pieces themselves defy the ability to be reassembled between like your squashing and your slam and your slam. It is unrecognizable as the thing it once was. And the songbird is finally at peace. And you feel like whatever was sort of bringing you here past your personal mission to, you know, reapportion some wealth back into the population, that this was at the heart of it too. And you've done it. It's done.
I look back to her to see if
Actually,
anything
carrying a bird.
changes.
What the fuck?
That's pretty funny. To see if she's like sated by the shattering.
Yeah, I'm okay. We should go. We should get out. We should go.
Oh yeah. What was that? What were we doing?
It was nothing. I don't really know what it was.
Just smashing stuff?
Yeah,
Hell
just
yeah,
smashed
that's
stuff.
fun.
As we're shoving more gold into our,
I think it's shoved, right?
Yeah.
all of it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, it's shoved.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do one quick nod to the gift to see if I can ascertain anything else about this
Go
situation.
ahead. Make a religion. We're gonna make it a religion check again. Or, no. Let's call this, I love my one save. Make it a wisdom save. As you were just interacting with something very powerful.
15.
You try to focus on it and you focus. It's like putting a magnifying lens over something. The gift magnifies things in the weave. It makes things clear for you. But the thing you are trying to focus it on does not want to be perceived. And it's like turning it up to the sun. And the gift protects you from this thing that you've done, that you've attempted to see. And as you feel your eyes flash white and then covered almost protectively, you have that same sense. A single raven feather flitting at the edge of your peripheral vision as you are brought back.
I asked for protection. Thank you. Let's go.
All right.
Okay. So,
Moore shakes it off.
Yeah.
She whips out her blueprints. Not her blueprints. Our blueprints.
The royal blueprint.
Royal blueprints. The royal blueprints.
Royal blueprint.
Yeah. She whips them out. So because we need to get to the sky deck.
Yeah.
We have to get to the sky deck because that's where the brimstone is, and we can leave on it.
Yeah,
we can detach
totally.
it, and
Is
you're
there
all
any
very
other
strong.
way out of here besides the way we came in?
I don't.
So you can either go back the way you came, move through the casino, and get up to the penthouse and across and over to the sky deck. Because you've not even been on the sky deck.
No,
You
I've
were never
only
allowed to work there. You've seen it, but you don't know the specific access point. Alternately, if you go straight up from here, you'll be in the Colosseum with an outside view of the sky deck, and you could scale the outside of the building if you want to go that way. So it's a question of, do you want to take the outside route to get up to the sky deck or the inside route?
I'm kind of at a loss here. I don't know which one's better.
When outside we probably would be detected more obviously, but inside we would have to convince someone that we belong there.
It's also a longer path.
Yeah.
About the devil you know, we've been that way.
Just a question about how bags of holding work.
Yeah.
I speak English good.
Bags of holding.
They don't get heavy.
I speak words sometimes. Do they weigh much? Like we're good? Like
Nope.
if we were climbing, they wouldn't fuck with us
Yeah,
or anything
you're
like
great.
that. You have your winged boots, which could take us. You could probably take someone, one of the smaller.
I can fly actually.
She can fly. You both have. No, you don't want to burn a spell slot. That's better. I don't know why I'm saying it in this accent. I feel like. Oh, we planned for this.
It's like the coins come in handy.
It's like they come in handy.
Talk to me.
Question: when someone misty steps, if someone is holding them, do they take them with them?
Technically not really, because that's how Dimension Door works, and it's a different spell.
Okay, so we have an option of going on the outside, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a rope and a grappling hook, and in the blueprints we found on the third floor there are suites. We did a little bit of sleuthing around that day, and using now that I've really enjoyed your cloak, I used your cloak one more time at your discretion, like that was
totally.
okay, to look like one of the like hospitality.
Yes.
And like not room service, housekeeping.
Yeah.
And so I kept knocking on the doors and housekeeping, and one of them was completely empty.
Yes.
And so I went in there. I took the "Do Not Disturb" sign, which is in several languages. It's in Elvish,
Yeah.
Dwarven. It's in several languages,
Draconic.
and I put it on the outside, and
in
I
Beanskin.
I scoped out the room, and so noticed that it's a very easy climb from the egress that we were talking about.
Perfect.
It's a very, very easy climb. And there is because I can, there is a little, like, cement part of the building that juts out like that, so that each of these windows are recessed, so you wouldn't necessarily be seen on either side of these recessed things. So we can all get up to that high roller suite. All we have to do is climb, and I've been working out, so I'm strong enough to help anyone who needs help.
So the one added factor on top of that's not complicating because you gave a perfect flashback and it already presumes success, is knowing that you have to basically get up through 50 feet of earth to go straight up and through some of the like air vents and grates in and around the like Western arena itself.
But it's still straight up.
Yeah.
We can still.
You're good.
Yeah.
So you see.
We'll be there in 12 years.
Yes, I'll see you soon.
Yes.
So
A decade or so.
along with this, you see that there are little inset, it's just shaved off wood at the very edge of the tunnel before you hit the vault. So there's no like air passages inside the vault. but you see these like little wood barriers, and after studying the blueprints for so long, you know that like you can remove that wood. It's a straight shot into the bottom of like the holding cells where all of the animals, if there were animals involved, would be cared.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. So you've got like a 3-foot wide hole. How did you plan to make it larger?
The hole just leads up to something where there's not.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of like holding cells.
I mean,
and-
3 feet wide. That's wide enough.
No, sorry, 3 inches.
Oh, 3 inches.
It's just like a little wooden pole that comes down.
Eldritch Blast it.
Yeah. One of my magic people,
100%.
magic-y people did it.
Yep. So you give her strict and specific parameters. And yeah, not going to make you roll for it. Again, you've already figured this out. You do force damage. You know that earth is a little more disrupted. It's going to be easy. You catch it at the right angle and you cause like a controlled cave-in that pushes you up, and you guys can just crawl. You have rope, grappling hook.
And we can
straight up.
100% straight up into a holding cell, and you can kind of see in and around them. They're all swung open because they don't stay locked when there's no one in it. But as you get up there, and you can see stairs and a little bit of light filtering through to where you would get above ground, and you would just be in the center of the arena. You can hear people cheering and the sound of like snarls and growls and thuds
The trap
off to the
door.
side.
But it's on. We're in the.
It's off to the side and not visible.
Gotcha. Okay, so we can get up there and then go the other
Absolutely.
direction.
I will ask for a stealth roll from everyone on the way through. But if any of you rolls lower than a 10, the people out on the outside doing whatever they're doing will hear you. Roll well.
13.
Beautiful.
23.
Oh my god! Okay.
Broken clock.
15.
29.
Oh my god! You've never known more. Incredible. How'd you do?
That's our.
An 8.
I said 15.
And a 15.
Damn it, I'm the only bitch.
It's okay.
I made the hole.
You made the hole.
did.
And maybe it's that sort of like blasting, and you might just, your ears are ringing a little bit and you're just a little noisy on the way up and out. And as you guys are making a break for it, you hear the sounds of people sort of quieting down and then footsteps chasing you.
I put on my ring of invisibility.
Perfect.
She's gone.
You all slip up and away. I'm going to say that because you dealt with your own problem, that you're all able to make it up and out, and you're at the center of the western arena. You can quickly exit it and use your grappling hook and tactical plan to get up to the high roller suite. And you're there.
It's on the 3rd floor?
It's on the 3rd floor, just beneath where the sky bar.
Exactly.
So we got one more floor above us to get up.
One more floor, and you can actually like see up and through because the sky deck is a glass bottom bar.
Right. Oh, we can see everybody's panties.
Well, let's also say.
Hate you.
Also say there's got to be something that we were able to, like, slight part of it that is opaque, so we're able to get in there and they couldn't
Now
see
you
all
see
the
all the panties, baby.
Less
than you think.
Yeah.
Less panties. Dark. It's mostly men.
Unfortunate.
dark out there.
They're trying to find a dude.
So the idea is now that we need to get to the sky deck and detach it somehow.
Yes.
Is it attached? What's attaching
It's
it?
attached to the wall.
It's attached to the building.
To the building.
By-
It's very rickety though. It's only being held up by the broomstone.
So we
need
kill
to get
everybody.
You're looking
we need
up-
to get everybody out of the sky deck.
Yeah. You're essentially looking at like a glass bottom bookshelf that's sort of hanging precariously over like the edge of this building.
Are there like chains keeping it attached to the building? Like, how is it
it's
affixed
actually
to
just
it?
like stone architecture that's arcing up
Got
and holding
you.
it.
And how many
Gotcha.
feet is that, like, total? The
What?
entire- like, the whole shebang?
The whole shebang would be, I have a map of it.
Like, including the brimstone or...
Yeah. you don't know where the broomstone is specifically.
It's not visible. It's not
It's
like
not
this
visible.
glowing
It would be
thing.
insane if it was visible.
Okay, so
It's
people
been
would
a
feel it.
secret. Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. So the overall architecture, how big is it?
Yeah, I would say it's probably like 60 feet across.
Okay.
30 feet wide and just sort of hanging over.
More, you are the one who knows this kind of specifics of this and specifications of this the best. What do you think we should do?
Are there people up on the sky deck?
Looking up and through, you see that there are like 2 people milling around. But as you guys were kind of grappling up, you could look in to some of the high roller suites that you weren't going into that were still occupied in some of like people's rooms, and you see that there are scuffles that are breaking out inside of the casino itself, and that maybe people are a bit too distracted to go get a drink.
So, okay, cool. So where did I see on the blueprints that the broomstone was?
At the very corners of this deck.
Okay.
It was sort of written on that they were there, but everything you've seen, you were just looking out across this yesterday. You don't see those points, but you do see like decorative architecture and like structures that are where the broomstone is said to be.
Okay.
Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to get up there
Yep.
People out.
and get the people out and do
Then break the architecture that's holding it
Sure,
in
sure,
place,
sure,
and then somehow shove off. Like what would?
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
And we would just be floating there?
Yes. I think all we would need is a means of propelling ourselves.
I assume
have
it's
wings.
I assume it's weightless. So
I don't know about this stuff.
Because broomstone, I guess I know about broomstone.
You know enough from reading the plans.
Yeah,
That
okay.
yeah, it would just create like it's the levitation problem of like
Yeah.
levitation without force in a direction, but
Yeah.
if you can push off.
Can I say as
got-
part? Can I also say as part
could be force in a direction.
Yeah, and can I also say as part of our previous plan to meet up in that suite that we had planned to have Cyrus join us there since he was
You
invisible
have
back.
no idea what Cyrus's plan is.
No, but
'cause
back in the room when we planned.
We talked about it.
Oh yeah, they have a plan.
Could I?
Okay. All right. Okay.
But
Cool.
good try. I love you
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
Do I
Cool.
have like grappling tools? Or you have grappling?
I have a
100%.
grappling. Yeah, I have a grappling.
Does
Okay.
anyone know anything about stonework or architecture or anything like that?
You have your dwarven ancestry.
I mean, yeah, but I grew up on a farm.
What?
What do you need to know about stonework?
No.
I'm assuming it's attached like on 4 pillars here, and then it's also attached to the building over
Why
here.
don't I just show you?
Finally.
I'm trying to get
Finally.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's
Bring it out. Bring it out.
goodness.
Let's see the thing. Bring it out.
This down.
let's see it. Okay. That's the
Here's
bar.
the edge of the building, and it's
Gotcha.
like 50
okay,
feet
Yeah.
in the air. It's literally just attached here.
It's a balcony.
It's a balcony.
Oh, it's a very large
It's a
balcony.
glass bottom balcony.
And we don't know how, and the mystery, the marvel of it is that it doesn't have columns going down on the other side.
Correct.
Nice, yeah.
It's not
Yes.
just cantilevered.
Correct.
Look.
But it does
Oh, I know what that is. It looks like the bridge.
But it does have some
bridge with
decorative
the-
things on
Yeah,
all 4
well, yeah,
points,
it's-
basically floating underneath that kind of have like.
You don't
that's where
see
the
it
broomstone-
under. You see
Oh.
decorative points on the top of it.
Oh, that's where the broomstone. Oh, I see. Oh, right.
And this is all gone now, and you're all gonna fall to your
Yeah.
death. Who knows?
All right, well, all we gotta do is get up to that, and then I planned for what's next. But we gotta get up there.
Okay.
We could.
So you're gonna move 20 feet up above you.
I don't know.
Can I scale the wall?
You can certainly try.
Is that?
You have grappling stuff too, so just keep in mind, this doesn't have to be the most insane thing ever, but like, sure, give me that. Give me an acrobatics check.
I kind of want to try.
Yeah, do it. I love it.
That's a 17.
Oh yeah. Are you just like raw bouldering up?
I kind of want to just
that's
take
rad as
my
shit.
2 daggers and like freaking.
Hell yes.
Okay, you have to describe that for me.
Okay.
Now.
Do I have a rope? Everyone has a rope, right?
Everyone's
Like
got a rope.
grappling
Well,
things.
you use 25 of, I'm gonna say your 50 feet of rope.
But that's
for your-
half, and you
that's
said it's
half.
20 feet down. Sick. Okay. So I take
my rope. I put it in my teeth. I take out my 2 daggers, and I, without saying anything, well, because I got rope in my mouth, I go, no, and then I run up and I just freaking use like my big, because I got like claws in my toes.
Yeah.
I freaking dagger up there,
Yes.
and I hop onto the,
Yeah.
and I go, oh wait, aren't there 2 people up there?
Yes, but you see that they're behind the bar.
Oh, behind the bar.
I'm gonna have you pop up right here. That's no! You can pop up here. That's good for you.
Who's my boss? Who's my boss?
Oh, your boss.
What's my boss's name? Gaura.
Gala?
Gala.
Yeah.
Gala?
Gaola.
Gala.
Gala Mistwick is behind the bar.
Oh.
What's the high roller suite? You put boss behind the bar.
I go,
Yeah.
it's this. I go up to Gala. Boop. Cool. And do I have a good relationship with Gala?
She doesn't seem incredibly trustful of you, which is why you've never been allowed to tend bar on the sky deck. And as you appear from outside, she goes, What the fuck?
Gala. Oh, it's so nice to see you.
What are you doing?
I got a wild hair, and I just decided.
Is that a joke?
Yes, I decided that I really wanted to have a chance to tend bar on the sky deck because you look so tired, and I think that you could use a break.
Do you have any idea what's going on right now?
No?
Tell us.
Please tell me what's happening.
I was sent here to watch the bar, but it's pandemonium inside. There's fighting everywhere, and blood, and, all of those unsavory types that,
Well,
pay our checks, are murdering each other downstairs.
what's our boss's name? Our boss, like both of our bosses. Is she the highest up I know?
She's the highest up you know.
Oh no! We're out of olives. Well, I can watch the bar while you go get some olives, Gala. Please.
Oh my god.
The world's craziest deception check with disadvantage.
It's always at this bar.
Yeah. Everyone loves olives here. Kymal, known for its olives.
Okay, that's 14.
Harvested from turf fields.
Okay, 19. That's my lowest.
God, why is that?
She's like, okay. Yeah, girl.
She gives you a look and then stares you down and looks past this, very sort of innocent, doe-eyed, bunny-eyed look. And then sort of drops her countenance and nods. She says, I'm going to go. Whatever you're doing, be safe. And you never saw me. I'm gonna go get more olives.
I would say more hugs her.
And none of you see this because you didn't just raw climb up like a badass.
Yeah.
But she is a sort of carmine red hobgoblin woman, heavy set, very curvy, very pretty, long hair, always well oiled and coiffed and braided. And you hug her. And after the first 3 seconds, she hugs you back. And you feel just a little shudder come from her. And then she steals her nerves and holds you by the shoulders. Okay. I'm going to get olives.
I call after her. I go, be safe, my friend.
You too. She disappears inside. And the bar back that was coming and moving back and forth, she cuffs this just young human and drags her back with her, and they disappear, and there's no one else left out here.
Cool. So I
really quick. Okay. I'm just gonna cut back because this took a little bit of time, and you all see as more disappears, but there's no sound of skirmish or fighting or metal or blasting.
Well, it doesn't disappear completely because it's a glass box.
It is a glass box. We had seen
her panties.
We saw her panties, huh? So, but we see.
Yeah, so you were able to watch from below.
Oh shit! She just walked up and shanked that poor woman. That's cold. I respect it.
Incredible.
Okay, I'm still so confused. So she climbed out, like on the outside.
Yeah, she
popped up.
just
So, okay,
fully
got
scaled
I
it
see.
herself.
Okay, well, how would we get up there?
So
Do we know?
I run to the door and I slam it closed to the sky deck because everyone's gone now.
Yep.
So I slam it. It looks heavy. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if there's a lock mechanism, I'd lock it.
Okay.
I would try.
Yeah.
And then
I'll allow
I
you
take,
to do it. That's fine.
Yeah, I take the rope and is there something I can tie it to and then throw it down for them?
Yeah, you've got these big ass lions hanging far away, or you can kind of try to secure it to the pillar over here in the corner.
Do the lions look sturdy?
Yeah, they're hella sturdy.
Cool. I'll go to that one and I'll tie it to the lion's tail and then I'll drop it down because it's like a direct drop.
Nice.
It's 25 feet of rope and it's a 20-foot drop, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Right.
The only problem is that it's jutted out a little far, so you have a little bit of distance to get that rope to you. Not an unsolvable problem, but a minor inconvenience.
So we reach out and grab it, yes?
You cannot just reach out with your
I
raw hand.
I take my staff, I expand it, and I kind of dig around.
Dick around.
Dick around my staff. Yeah. Dig around my
Give me
Because that's totally a Fy'ra kind of thing. It's just to dig around.
Give me like just a general dexterity check to see how you're dicking about goes.
21.
Yeah, you're able to get it. That's fine.
Just reach out and like kind of hook it a little bit and pull it towards us. And I want to stay at the bottom of the rope to help whoever goes up. I'll go up last.
Nice.
Yes, I think.
Great.
Because I...
So, okay, I'll go up.
Mm-hmm.
Climb, climb, climb.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You're fine.
Okay.
Your specter just floats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spectre.
Forgot about him.
Got that big boy.
That's
That big boy.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, you have wings. You can just go.
And I'll stay down here with you, or you can go up. If you can launch the boat, I'll be the motor. It should be better if I'm on.
I got a feeling that after
I can
this,
get up to you
this
anytime
will
I
not
need
be the
to if I
last
need to.
time thing we
Makes
hear of
sense.
Exandria
Keep my head
Unlimited.
down here.
Right.
Or the Crowd Keepers.
I'll go up.
Yeah. Same.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out at the windowsill of the suites.
Respect. And you're just like watching and waiting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't realize I made that kind of difficult because I put it all the way out there. I just didn't realize that.
Well, it's all good.
figured it out.
It was only a tiny problem.
Just a little.
They are good. So, there's no one up here. You're on the deck. Dorian's still below.
Can we begin to, while we're waiting on Dorian to come join us, can we investigate? Oh no! Can we investigate? Well, someone should keep watch, like by the door, just listening. I would imagine.
Oh, I'll send my little
Spidey?
Ted too.
Sweet. A little figure, but he's a really big boy.
Summon that little bitch. Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Not like a little
That's
one. Maybe that's like
nightmare.
what if you had a
That was on my boot.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I was like a grain of sand.
I pulled a rock out and was just like, there you go.
Can she crawl under? Is there a little crawl space under the door, or any kind of place she can maneuver?
I'm gonna say, just for the sake of making this still a little difficult, this door is a lot like the penthouse door.
Okay.
That no, if it's shut, it's sealed.
Okay.
If you want to open the door and let her out, you can do that.
There's no hole in the key lock.
No.
Our fave.
Actually, what you see is it's very strange. This door, you have a sense that even if you looked through the keyhole and you can look through it, you actually see a wall facade. There. This is a strange magical door for an exclusive little box.
So I guess we just have to investigate and figure out how we can get this thing off.
Its holds, its stays are pretty rickety, right? It's only held on here and there.
Yep.
Well, here.
So we should.
We just need to break them.
Which ones do we do first?
Do we have the mace from that guy we fought earlier? Go ahead and pull it out of the bag of holding and walk up to one of the stone pillars on the side and be like,
Well,
Which
How did
one
he-
though? Because we don't want
The
it to fall.
broomstone, exactly. So according to the blueprints, the broomstone is in each of these 4 corners. So it would be the 2 lions and then these 2 little pillars here. So we don't want to break the pillars. We just want to break the attachments. We don't want to do too much damage.
All right.
Can you make a history check for me?
Yeah.
Because you just recently spent a good amount of time on an airship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some doody poo poo, poopy doody poo poo. I was just enjoying the peanuts. That's a 7.
Oh, no.
With the 7, your intellectual curiosity was not stimulated by this flight, but you are aware of the fact that, like, you saw, like, whenever you walked out on, like, the deck of the airship, you clearly saw the broomstone. That might be a part of it. I don't know, you rolled a 7, so you can think, well,
I'm a dumb man. That was no information. And you know that I can't talk to you. I'm downstairs. Click, click. I click my heels together. And I fly up along the side right behind Morgan.
And
I
you
go.
absolutely startle me.
Amazing.
Oh, and I go,
I'm
hey,
gonna move
how's it
this
going?
just so you can,
Hi.
like, be hovering right up there.
Oh my god.
This is taking a minute.
Yeah.
Have you guys got this figured out? What do we do? I'm
I'm
supposed
gonna
to push.
smash stuff.
That's a good job for you.
Yeah.
What is he smashing?
Everything except the broomstone,
Right. Smash the broomstone.
which
We-
supposedly is in the 4 pillars,
All
the
right.
4 corners of the sky deck.
So we have to find out where the mooring is and break that.
Yeah.
It should only really be in a couple of areas along this wall. It's only fastened to the wall.
All right. Start
We
looking.
need to break the wall.
Yeah. Yes, I would start with probably the middle and avoid the pillars.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. I'll start to investigate. I'll start looking along the edge of that wall. You said it looked like a facade, though, right? Like, or is it an actual wall? Is it like an actual wall? Like
What are you talking about? Like where
the front of the
door is?
building? Yeah.
This door, if you like kind of look at it, it feels like you can tell the difference between like what a door that would open onto a space is. You're getting this weird sensation that like that door will open up on a flat wall.
Yeah. The physics don't work of
Yeah.
There's it's got to be something
It's a
like
little
holding.
wibbly
It's
wobbly
floating.
here.
I'm just
Something
gonna
like that.
just gonna investigate and try and look.
I'll investigate.
Yeah. We all should.
Yeah.
What?
Everyone who wants to investigate, give me an investigation check.
Oh, natural 1.
Natural.
baby.
Hey, guess what? Natural 1.
Oh my god!
Number 1s.
What? No!
Is that a 1? That's
Yes,
a 1.
we're all impossibly stupid.
Stellar.
17.
Okay, good.
Where am I putting it?
Don't ask me. I can't find anything.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for the best place and way
How did that-
to avoid the broomstone and detach this from the wall.
Cool. I mean, this whole thing is attached to the wall there. So,
It's not like there's one tethering spot.
no, that would be so fucking easy.
Yeah.
So absolutely
Is
not.
it magic? Is it
So what we need is essentially like the way a blowtorch would arc through a metal wall. We need something to separate the whole wall.
Yeah. So you know that it's attached flush here at the wall, and there was just a little bit of like under architecture that's like running under the sides here that will allow for it to be supported from the bottom too. Okay. This thing is just sort of weirdly jutting out.
Tell everybody
Do we need
that.
to get under it?
We need to just find a precise way to almost cut it from the wall.
Like,
My Eldritch Blast?
How did we plan for this? Does anyone have a coin?
I thought I had a plan and it went to shit.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Magic. What magic do we have?
Well,
had a name.
I just keep shaking like the
why didn't any of them?
the giant mace that,
Keith,
that was pushing people
the
back and like
coin for
smashing
this.
into folks. Like,
I
I don't want to rob
thought
myself of the ability to smash something, but some of the folks that can fly underneath want to give it a shot and try and hit it from the bottom. Maybe that could work.
But you're such a good. All right. Yeah, sure. And immediately, I'm like
Yeah, what's your
slowly
strength
fluttering.
score?
Wait, is that only
Mine?
one person
Yeah.
can do that?
Because
There's one mace. Okay.
17.
What's yours?
14.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Float down to the bottom and trying to figure out how
Build
to
the
generate
propellers.
force from underneath. But I'm just gonna look up and kind of shrug and just take a big old swing right where the wall and the balcony meet underneath.
Okay. As you go to swing, what was your something?
Oh my gosh, I wanted to try to like take the rope and swing down on it and like rabbit stomp the architect, like the hole.
You're trying to kick stone?
Oh shit, I thought it
You're
was
trying to
wood.
kick the hole outside of a building?
Could I-
Stone to death?
I mean,
How strong your little bunny be?
Ooh.
Have you ever kicked a building to death?
shoot for the moon, man. You know.
Listen.
Look, this isn't drywall.
Shoot your shot.
You willing to ruin your legs upon this wall?
I'm not. You know what? You're right.
You could if you want to.
Nope, it's fine. I'm
Maybe you get a natural 20. Who knows?
Can I send my Spectre to do anything?
Yeah, what do you want your Spectre to do?
Well,
Do you have your Spectre stats
Anything?
pulled up?
I do.
Okay.
Let's see what he can do. 'Cause
Yeah.
he doesn't have the clubby. You have the clubby.
Correct.
Okay, what
now
do you
look
need
at
to-
what his strength score is. I want you to
Oh.
really sit with that and pray
Maybe
on
not.
it.
No, we're not doing
He
it.
has a 1 in strength.
one.
That's a
He's a go.
-5.
He is a go.
I'm very strong,
He's
but I just need
ghost,
to make sure that I'm
okay?
doing the right thing.
You take a swing.
He is a
Give me an
21
attack roll.
strength.
I'm gonna say
That's
this has
plus
a plus
5.
6. No, I'm gonna say I have the stats right here. It's a +8 to hit.
+8.
Is a big, mighty guy, and he would have hurt you if he didn't get absolutely shit wrecked.
19 plus. So you said
Eight.
8?
Yeah.
27.
7 just hits an immobile wall. Yeah, of course. Go ahead and give me 2d10 bludgeoning damage, please and thank you.
Okay, 2d10. What? I never roll d10 as my
Are you on the
construct
left side or the
is
right side?
That's a 12.
He's not listening to me, and that's disrespectful.
I'm
Do you need a D10?
What does a d10 look like? Oh my god, I'm losing my
Same thing as
mind.
percentage dice except with 1 digit.
Okay, sure. I've got lots of those though.
It's like a D8 plus.
Yeah, 2 of them. Plus 2? 5 and 7, 12.
Okay. You do 12 points of damage to this sort of like understone, and you begin knocking out, but it's just sending like cracks and splinters through it.
It doesn't look like it's doing anything really.
Not, I mean, it's the first hit. You can get to work and gets to smacking. Is that what you do?
I'm gonna fly up. It's working. Let's just all smash the shit out of it together.
I love this plan.
And I
I'm
throw
excited to be a part of it.
I
Let's
throw
do
the
it.
hammer back to Dariak.
All right.
I mean, I feel like I don't know if my stick is strong enough for that to be useful, so I'd have to grab something
go
else.
for
So I'm gonna grab the heaviest thing that I can find. Like if there's,
Yeah.
how heavy are those lions?
You want to grab a
I
whole?
want to grab something giant that I can smash with. Because
like a Trafalgar Square line.
Was it bronze? Like 7,000 pounds or something?
It
that's
is
too-
welded to the ground.
That's not happening.
And like half
No,
a ton.
but like a keg
But
or
I
something.
love that you were like, I'm gonna hit
I
this
don't
with a
know.
lion.
I
That's
want to
great.
hit things with things that are heavier than my staff.
Yeah. I will say, for all intents and purposes, your staff is a powerful magical item, and I will not let you shatter it.
Okay,
while doing
fantastic.
this.
Then I'm gonna start whacking like at the corner, right at the corner, like a chisel.
Incredible.
Can I get? I just want to float this by the group.
Please do.
Should I not use my Eldritch Blast? I have no strength, and that's the only thing I can do other than poke at it with my daggers.
My
So
only concern about
Except I
that.
don't have
My
an
only
Eldritch
concern about that is, what were you gonna say?
I mean, and what?
If only we had like another party out there that could bring something explosive.
If only me.
Iris.
Yeah.
Iris.
Oh, Iris.
Some sort of plan we could have calculated earlier.
Well,
Like, who's got it? Who else has coins?
I have. But you tried, and she
And
was
from
like, "No."
the front door, we literally hear.
He yells. Actually, Cyrus yells 2 bits himself. 2 bits, and busts through the door, joining you. And he's got. This is on you. You didn't tell me the plan, so I don't know how to help.
Did you bring fantasy dynamite?
They're laughing.
Did you bring the TNT?
I cannot.
Never use this mechanic again. Never.
Absolutely did. And we get, it's not a flashback for the group, but Cyrus gets lost in 1,000-yard stare.
Oh yeah.
As we get just a wild group of misadventures of how he got down. Yeah, he got down into that market and he was like, I gotta find something explosive. But then this like beautiful woman distracted him and he went on like a whole noir adventure late into the night. He actually didn't get his long rest. He played cards until you fell asleep. And then he went on this beautiful adventure as this dame that was no good but so beautiful led him out and around. He got turned, he was polymorphed into a black bear in the secret fighting pit that's inside under the Western. It's what you were hearing. They all took random potions and would fight each other.
Oh my God.
And he's just covered in scars, bruised and beaten, and this woman says, thank you for defending my honor. Here's the fantasy dynamite and a healing potion, and no one will know of our love.
Fun mechanic, but never use it again.
Yeah.
It's too much
and
power.
he just looks back at you.
You give them too much freaking power.
But the things I gave away in order to get it. And he begins like this dramatic monologue as he just grab it out of his hand.
And I'm throwing one of each of these to everybody.
I assume we have to light them on fire.
There are people coming up here.
Let's go fast.
Go, 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 go!
I light them all with my my hands because I have produce flame. Reach to the blaze.
Okay.
So here's what I'm gonna do is if we can while we're doing this, so we don't want to just stick dynamite in the platform.
Correct.
that we're trying to fly.
In those like corner things, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and
Not put on
take
the
my
pillars,
spear
don't
and hold it up to part of like right where it meets the wall and use the mace to try and like hammer like really hard into it and try and create a little bit of a space that we can stick dynamite in. To go ahead and like hit the foundation of the wall as opposed to the platform we're on, just a little bit above it.
It's a good thing you're so smart.
And as Cyrus,
I'm really good at breaking things.
He's really good when it comes to figuring out breaking things.
You all immediately get to work doing this, and Cyrus just suddenly like goes, "Whoa, no! I had a thought.
No.
I know. It's a new one," and his nose starts to bleed a little bit as he thinks the hardest he's ever thought in his whole life. When we were on the airship, we had to see with the brooms. You could see it. It was blue and glowing, and I don't see it. Shouldn't we see it before you blow us all up?
This is not a bad idea. They're in those corner things?
In every corner.
Theoretically, they're in those corner pillars?
Yes, they should be in the corners.
On this map, it looks like there's a lid of stone.
Yeah.
So can we?
You're seeing a little thing here.
Like a little lid.
Dorian's hovering over one, and your two lines in the
I want to
corners.
get in there and just try to hammer to open up one of the lids.
Okay, give me an attack roll. And Cyrus goes through and uses his wind power to put out
19.
everyone's fantasy dynamite.
19,
Like,
yeah.
Just hold for a second.
Yeah, hold.
Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
No worries. Where are you going for first?
I'll go for that far one that Dorian's not
Over
standing
here?
on.
Yeah, you go and break it. I'm just gonna set you there for a second. As you go and smash it, and it crumbles away.
Yeah. Okay.
And it closes.
Yay!
Brimstone.
That's
It's still kind of in the pillar a little bit, but it's exposed. And the moment it's exposed, it starts to glow a little brighter.
Great. So, do we have to activate it in any way? You know, from the airship?
I was riding it, not flying it.
Cyrus, do you remember anything from the airship?
Look.
I mean, it's kind of keeping it floating.
Yeah,
there's
Seems
no way.
like it's
activated.
You just gotta.
Also, I'm sorry. I want more to shut the door again because Cyrus bashed it open.
Yeah, good
for
call.
sure.
You go and shut it, and you look through the door, and unless you don't look through the door as you're closing it, you do, and you see that there are like scuffles and tussles and fights in the hallway, and you make eye contact with someone who sees you as you slam the door shut, and you can hear the sounds before it becomes sound tight again of people rushing towards the deck.
We have to go. We have to put the dynamite
all
in.
right. Well, the dynamite's all situated there. I go, all right, everyone, just go get behind one of the tables.
I'll go.
Is it gonna work with just one exposed? Do we need to reveal the rest of them?
No. They're working. We just have to trust that they're working.
Trust?
They are. There's no way that
As they're yelling, I go
I
over
do
and
not
smack
trust
the other
this.
Okay.
Smack the other one.
The one over here?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
plus
move you
9, 14 plus 8, 22.
Yep.
While this is happening, I go ahead and do a quick run past the wall and cast Burning Hands to
Yeah.
just ignite all the different fuses.
This is happening, isn't it?
Let's
I fly up in the air and I let out a super loud whistle. I hope this is right. And I'm gonna aim it at one of the lions and cast Shatter.
Amazing!
4 points, right? I don't know.
Wait, so
Which
we're just
lion?
destroying the lions? Okay, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on one of them then.
Oh, you do trust me.
I trust.
Incredible. Both of you make your attack rolls.
I hope we don't fall to our deaths. 17.
9.
17. You see it kind of bounce off like the weird curvature. You have multiple
I get two.
attacks.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm aiming it at the base.
Which one are you? Are you going for the one right behind you?
Not aiming it.
Well, someone's got to give me an answer there.
Oh. So the one that I suppose the one that I'm closest to. I'm yelling. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
the
it's
one
fine.
the one that I'm closest to.
I can't hear anything in this ear anymore.
Shit. Oh, that's a fucking 26.
Amazing. Yeah, you blast it, and you're aiming your shatter at this one?
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. What's your damage?
20 total.
20 total.
48.
That'll do it. Yeah, for the sake of like what we're doing, and we don't need this to last a super long time, you expose the broomstone under the copper lion. What's your
26?
Yeah, what's your damage?
Fuck me. So sorry.
What's your
I'm
damage?
just here, just.
Girl, what's your damage?
Oh, just here I am.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. Here it goes.
I loved hearing it.
I know. 10.
Okay, 10 points of damage is going to dent in the metal but not fully expose the broomstone.
Okay.
But I
suppose
do
I could
need
do it
all of
again.
you to roll initiative, as you've
wait,
now done enough. You've done enough big, loud
Wait,
noises.
no, I planned for this.
Oh! I'm
This
gonna
is
take
so
my fucking seat.
Stupid.
Let's go.
It's not that good of a plan. Here's
Hey, hold on.
I don't
Here's
never
what I need.
expected
Amy,
it to be.
Amy, I need you to look me in the eye. Take a deep breath. Make this the perfect plan.
It better be.
Because I love you and I like you. And unless you are airtight in this, I'm gonna fuck you over.
Okay, great. Okay, well, here's your first chance to fuck me up. So,
Terrified.
ready?
I love it.
Okay, so can I yesterday or no, not yesterday, this morning actually.
Okay.
I got my Pearl of Power to get an extra spell slot.
Okay.
And with that extra spell slot, I had this idea that someone might hear us on the deck. And so I will have decided to preemptively cast Major Image so that it looks like right in front, so that it looks like the entire deck has collapsed.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
This
that's
was
that.
supposed to be an encounter.
Oh,
I have
That-
bad guys in a whole fight. But we're gonna elide this to a single die roll. I know what I said, presuming success. You're going to get this off, but the timing has to be immaculate, Opal. So, you guys are damaging and shattering and trying to expose that last lion.
This is actually
You
a
need
lot
to time this illusion so it looks like it's falling away as you detach, and go. So here's what's gonna happen. I need one more roll from everyone but Opal to do, I just need you to do as much damage as you can do in one hit to get yourselves off the wall. And then following that, a performance check to time this as people look out on like the damaged, ruined side of this casino and see what you need them to see instead of what's actually there.
20.
Amazing.
What are we
doing? What?
Attacking
Cool.
the lion.
Attacking with your
my stick.
Perfect.
Taking out all my anger about the situation
I
with
love
the other
it.
guy because
Roll your damage.
19 to hit.
Absolutely.
This is with the mace.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's
Give me
2d8.
that 2d10.
2d10.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Yep.
But
absolutely.
with my rapier, my die, like
your bunny feet.
my little bunny feet. So 7 damage.
Perfect.
I'll do, oh no! I'll do my chromatic orb.
Nice.
And, plus 6, I don't know what to, what do I roll for that? Just anything?
No.
What?
Take that back. Continue.
Yeah. It has a hit, it's not a save. So I just roll an attack plus 6.
100%.
Haha.
And I didn't forget about the fantasy dynamite. You're just all getting one more big hit in before these go off.
The fuses
Yeah.
are a little longer than I expected.
So it's taking some time.
I got this though.
Got it.
Oh God.
19.
Yeah. 19 damage?
Yeah. Or no. No, it's 3D.
19 hit is it hits.
19 to hit. Okay. 7, 6, 13, 7, 20 damage.
Okay. Darius, what are you doing with these extra long fuses?
So as they finish like hitting stuff, I'm like, ah shit, the fuses are taking too long. Oh God. Hey, everyone, stand on the other side! Stand on the other side! And start like getting everyone to shift off towards the far end of the wall.
Yeah.
And see them all kind of the four pieces like set up in the kind of the wall, kind of on opposite points there, about maybe like 10 feet from each other, you know, where I'd set them in the wall, all
Yeah.
four of them. And I go, all right, hold on to something. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fireball right in the center of them, which is a 20-foot radius, is gonna ignite all of them at once.
God.
Incredible. I'm losing my hat.
The hat is gone. She's lost her hat.
Roll your damage.
All right.
Roll that fireball damage. Hold on.
Okay.
Opal, this is great, and it's going great.
You're rolling damage for your last hit too, right?
Huh?
Because you hit, but you haven't rolled damage yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Or you're-
she doesn't do a last hit. She's
Oh, that's
timing
right.
this major
That's right.
image.
Never mind. Okay. That is... 26 points of fire damage.
So that on top of like the series of how much fantasy dynamite did Cyrus get?
One for everybody.
Cool. 5
Cunningham?
rounds of fantasy dynamite. Oh, go off. And you guys tenderize the wall by putting these like big dents and cracks into it. The
That's
fireball.
also a bar, right? There's a bunch of alcohol there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those extra.
A lot of fantasy vodka.
There's so much fantasy vodka.
We're all over there by that far lion, by the way, because we've all been
I
hitting
don't
that
have to
guy.
move you. It's totally fine. We know what we're doing here. We only needed this if it was going to be the fight that I thought it was going to be. But
It might be. I don't know. I've been rolling bad.
But here's what happens. You shatter the wall. The dynamite goes off and severs that like bottom rickety stonework that's holding it up. And you all crack and begin to fall away. 3 of the points were exposed, 1 of them isn't, so everything's a little heavy and you list to the side, everyone's sliding towards the lion and floating off and away as like that momentum begins to carry you down and away off of the wall. Opal, you have 2 problems in front of you.
Yeah, sure.
1, the lion isn't shattered, but 2, you have to get this major image up. As the wall crumbles away, you see scores of, they don't wear a uniform, but by the very plainness of them, their blood-spattered nature and how calm and serene they seem about all of this. Those are nameless ones, and they're staring you 5, 6, because Cyrus is there, down. Need you to make a performance check for me. Is there anything?
What is that? Anything or
Before we look, is there anything anyone wanted to do to help bolster
Can we aid
her attack?
Can we support her? Can we sing bardic?
Can I use a reaction?
Can we sing to her and tell her?
Yeah, what do you want to do with your
I
reaction?
want to add 5 to my attack roll. Can I do that?
You know what? I'll allow it.
No, you don't have to.
No, it's fine.
Okay, wait. That still probably doesn't get me shit.
You didn't roll it in the thing. Roll it in your box.
Okay, fine.
You can get that die back. It's just a little rogue die.
I fucking hate this. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is my special opal dice with spiders in it. Fuck me over. Oh, fuck me over. Okay, so wait. So, okay. All right.
What she need to do? She's got to put the image
Yeah,
up?
what I gotta put
this
the
is
image
a
up.
performance check to get the timing of this
okay,
right.
Okay, so but I can add the 5 or no?
Say what you're gonna say.
I want to help her by maintaining. I feel like because we're listing, it's gonna put us out of the view of her thing. I want to give her another chance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at my brother and I'm gonna grab his hand, and we're gonna run toward the edge. And as we're running, I'm gonna pull my new mandolin out, give it a little strum, and I'm gonna cast Fly on him.
Okay.
We'll both go up and over the edge and under, and we'll try to catch that bottom right area and just push it up to keep us in place just long enough to like maintain so that she's got another chance to put that one square over the other. So we're not moving anymore. We're trying.
I love this. Give me an athletics check. Cyrus will do the same. Cocked die. Okay, he got a 14. He's doing his best.
Athletics, not great for me. Well, I have 16.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're pushing, he's pushing. It's hard to have, like, purchase when you're in the air. Everything levels out just a little bit.
So
one more attempt.
One more.
Hey, roll good.
I'm trying.
Please roll good.
Please roll good.
You got it.
Oh my god.
I believe in you. Yeah, you've done so many.
Oh my god, yeah.
You've done so many things.
Yeah, I did it when I said.
Say it without trying to say it.
Here, use my 4 if you need it.
It's not a D4. It's
What
a
is it?
D8.
What? There's 8 now. Fuck, use that one.
Okay, so what do I do? I roll the d20 and then add my
your 5 and add 8.
I add my 5 and add my persuasion.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, like
We need this to work.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, from
Add the 8.
Add the
his
8.
name.
Okay. Wait.
So that's
Okay.
Plus.
Yeah. Plus 4. So that's 23.
23.
23. Describe for me the major image you put in place
Okay.
as people are staring out at this rubble, and as the dust clears, something new flickers into life in their vision. Just a half a beat off, but who could know in the chaos of what's going on?
So
What does it look like?
what I would like, and I don't know if this can work, but what I would like to, 'cause she's doing a lot right now. What I would like to do is I would like them to see it just sort of like crumble, like crack, the weight of it just kind of tip, like there's been an explosion, and everybody just sort of like fall to their death. But before that happens, and then there's fire, obviously, because of the booze and because of the dynamite.
Yeah.
And before that happens, would it be possible in my major image to use disguise self? Can I do that in my major image? Can I do that?
Oh my
Probably
God.
not, but let's just say.
Why would I say no to
Why would you say no? So
it's
I'm
fine.
gonna disguise self as fucking Posca so they can see their sweet fucking leader just fall to her death. And just break their hearts on top of all of it. You're so
incredible. They
I
see
didn't say
you all
amazing.
crumbling. I'll do you one better. It's not just Posca. It's Posca standing triumphant over your group's corpses. She was victorious, but sacrificed herself as it all crumbles and falls away. And they run up to the edge. But you've detached and floated away from the wall. So they're just looking down at the major image that they think is it like crumbling into ruin dozens of feet below you as you all set off to the side. And you guys are still pushing up, but it's still listing a little bit. You need to take care.
I'm gonna run over to that. Okay.
Bless all of us.
Yeah. Let's attack the lion.
Now, please, I
This-
have
it
to
will not be
remind
worn
you
during
that,
the
like,
summer.
a major image just happened, and you're going to be creating a
I wonder how
bunch
they
of
see, and I like to use the pole.
Anything you got for that? Or are you just letting it ride?
Sound.
I
You're
might
too
have a
busy, so
seat,
you
though,
can't do that
but if I
deafening
have a-
thing.
Here's
I'm
leave
living
it.
the building.
You're busy.
Actually,
You're
actually,
too
I got it. Go here. I'm gonna hand one of you the mace.
I got it.
And be like, all right, time it. Tell me when you're gonna go.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna.
And I cast
smash.
thaumaturgy on the far top part of the building to have another like small explosion and rumble sound to draw their attention.
Yes!
Oh my
Give
God,
me an attack
yes.
roll and a performance check.
Hell yeah, I'm so good at
Okay,
this.
14
Oh my
attack.
God.
And
20, I am.
Yay!
A dirty 20.
Amazing! Look, a dirty 20 still a 20, baby.
and 8 plus 5, 13.
To hit?
No, 13 damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's
that
one
is
strike.
enough.
Okay.
I can't believe your hit and Opal's
I just can't believe
earlier Eldritch Blast.
No. It's
Believe.
because you did believe.
It's because you believe.
We were here all along.
You go there. You now are drifting probably 20 feet away from the wall of the casino. people are looking down and murmuring. The fight breaks back out. They hear the sound of more explosions, and people are running back inside to go join the fray in other parts of the building.
Since I'm right there and having exposed the brimstone, I'm just gonna squat down and be like, come back, but not loud.
Yeah.
Just quietly.
Perfect. Cyrus looks at you. What do we do it?
Come back?
Come on.
We don't want to go?
No, we want to go. Let's
15
push
minutes
this
left.
off.
Okay, wait, so I'll cast fly on myself
But can't-
because we
I
need a
can't-
propeller.
Do you have fly?
I do.
Sure.
Is that too much?
No,
Don't we need a
come fly.
propeller?
Let's all be. We will become propellers.
I don't understand what's happening.
We got fancy. Everyone turned to a simple machine.
And I have to say it. Cyrus is pushing on the side with you, and with Opal, you cast fly on yourself to come join, correct?
Wait, do I need any strength for this?
No, don't worry about it.
Because I'll just cast it on Fy'ra or
You could just like putt push.
Great.
It's fine.
I'll just hang
You're back
out.
there. Cyrus is going to interpose himself between you and Dorian, and he's going to spend this entire time pushing, absolutely macking on you. Just like.
You know what? You
So
had
that's
your
good.
shot yesterday. Not now.
What do you mean?
I was flirting with you. I told you to take your shirt off.
I did it.
You did?
I'll fly to
did,
the
of
other
course
side.
I did.
We got equal thrust of some
sorry,
sort.
I'm
And I'm
trying to
gonna be like running from side to side using my pole to steer. If we like come close to something,
Like-
I'll just push us off, like
Quick, more.
pushing off.
We gotta help them too. And go over to the edge where they are and
I think it would work
It's
for
working.
weightless, right? It's working a little bit.
It's not nothing. Do this. Fuck your
Your hand.
People, you're urgent on me.
like
Can't you make a thing for
We're
it?
pushing the whole
No, I
thing.
know. I thought
Cyrus
you
is pushing, but he's also like doggy kicking. Like, this is helping, I think.
Yeah.
While continuing to flirt with Opal. And you guys
Say it.
do it. You
I cannot.
Say fly off
We
into the
did
sunset.
you literally fly off into the sunset.
We didn't put it out.
We did it.
You did the world's craziest move.
I was actually looking forward to facing off with some of
Hey,
these.
next time,
faceless
find back
ones.
code word.
They're nameless.
Nameless.
They
Bye.
Nameless.
They would have been.
Ooh. I still had more lieutenants.
I know. So this is.
Give me
Yeah. This is
a perception check
Thank
as
you.
you move at half the speed of smell into the distance.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Is like.
Like a fart has caught up with y'all and is overtaking.
Yeah.
15 plus.
Oh, Tim
What was it? Perception.
Perception.
Nameless one, Civil War.
that's
Half of them will cyber
Truly.
half will keep dead
Like
or
the elevator music girl from Ipanema starts playing like we're free.
18.
You see from the balcony, like you actually look out across at the Maiden's Wish Casino, devastated, under fire, full of pitched, bloody battle. And your eyes glance off to the penthouse and the balcony, where you see your sister. And your sister sees you. And she just watches. She was never deceived by the major image. And she is waiting, and when you finally lock eyes with her, you can see just the whites of her teeth as she grins menacingly at you, saying nothing, just staring, and knowing that her time, your time, is still coming. And she is patient.
Shit.
And she is delighted. Do you do or say anything?
I mean, she's far away and we're going very, very slowly. I want to be
The longest.
You got time. Like a pigeon.
We're going
slowly.
It's our normal movement speed. It's at least 30 feet every 6 seconds. Right? I don't know.
But as I see her,
Yeah.
my hair flares a little bit more. My tattoos start to flare up a little bit more, and I pull out the tiger's eye, and I just hold it in my hand like this and close it.
She folds her arms. She's not wearing any weapon you can see. And I don't know what you knew about her from before you began searching. But she looks at your hand as it closes. And you see her neck shift a little bit, like she was cracking her neck, but you hear it like it's right next to you as the tiger's eye in your hand shatters in half. And she gives you a little nod and turns and walks back inside the penthouse. So, you did it. Against all odds. In defiance of truly logic.
Yeah.
And
You
understanding.
gave him too much power with that mechanic tool. You have no one else
I
to
want to
blame yourself.
end with more. In this moment, what are you thinking about? What are you feeling? This group of absolute numbskulls has just helped you pull off the biggest heist that Tal'Dorei ever seen.
Also the slow.
It's both those things. World's slowest victory lap. As you drift.
I look out, because I can see, like, over Kymal, right?
Yeah.
And past Kymal.
Yeah.
Is there mountains, I'm assuming?
There's the Iron Sea Ridge to the northwest. There are a bunch of flats and like some like river waterways way off in the distance, and a little wooded area to like the southwest.
She's never, like, I'm assuming we're up pretty high, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I look out and I've never been up so high before. Like, I've never seen it. I've seen the mountains, but I've never seen them like this. And it just reminds me that there's so much more out there for me to see. I think she's just quiet.
As you take it all in, your mind drifts back to your point of entry from the Feywild, to that incredibly kind, incredibly old woman that sent you on your way, with only her name on your lips, Morrigan. And you saw in that moment as she pushed you through the promise in her smile that you would see more. You would look down on a world and change it.
Yeah.
And that it was just for you to do. Good or bad.
Yeah.
Just do.
Yeah. Oh, F-O-F.
And then you came here.
Yeah,
and here you are
and the
now.
crowd is going well.
And our sort of last thought as you look out into the sunset, because truly time is, you've spent a whole day just drifting up here. A single raven lands on the broomstone that you're standing beside and looks at you and calmly regards you. Unblinking, uncanny, but with you in the silence, as something great and terrible approves of what you've done today. And that's where we're going to end our 2-part adventure. Yay! Exandria Unlimited Kymal!
Guys, what a poodle! Who needs a balcony?
What's a poodle?
That's a poodle.
Now that's what I call a poodle. Volume 2.
Hell yeah.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you are magic.
No,
That
you.
was really good. Thank
No,
you.
you.
So queen of storytelling.
Thanks for coming back and telling some more stories. This is so fun.
Do it again.
We got 50K in a floating balcony.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The sky's the limit.
It's a little slow.
Yacht life.
We'll work on it.
It's a little slow. You have time.
We have time. Someone's gonna figure out a propulsion system.
There's no bathroom up here, and that's just the most important.
We pee on the side where people are not pushing.
Did you forget that their relationship
farmers out there,
started
like,
with peeing off a wall?
That is true.
They can pee
But
on
I'm saying, like,
walls.
some people got sky ships. We got a sky bar up here.
You blew up all the alcohol.
Unfortunate. Eventually, we're gonna have to land this bitch. How is the question?
We're gonna steer off the
We're gonna steer.
Oh my gosh, Broomstone's also worth so much money, right?
We're rich.
Woo, it's a hard fence.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a very
Can you
very
touch?
controlled
can you touch
substance.
Brimstone?
Yeah, you can touch it. It's just there. Well, I don't know. Is that true? Am I just lying?
No,
Am I telling lies? Cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. I do just want to say thank you so much. This is always an honor and a joy to get to play and tell stories with you. Thank you for joining me on this crazy, quick adventure with weird mechanics and new and old faces. And I'm not going to cry this time because I don't want to. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. You're incredible.
You're so big and strong.
You're so big. You're the biggest bunny I've ever seen.
So big.
Amazing. So thank you all out there for enjoying
for
our.
attending.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Joining us for our story. And until we all meet again, love you. Be safe. Be good. And is it Thursday yet? Wait, it's Friday. Oh no! Cut the feed.
Yeah, but the next critical role will be on. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Now, I thank you guys for joining me. This has been my reaction to Kuro Kymal Episode 2, Part 2. Boy, that got crazy, and I can't believe when I heard them say their plan of escape. Plan, like, oh, shit, I didn't think she could think of something so practical. And that was the one that had the contested role on. The most best thought. That was like probably the most believable one, and it was the most. Yeah. Anyway, I once again thank you for joining me. This is Fy'ra Rino Necha, half Alvin YouTuber, and I wish thee good fortune on the quest of life.